Yeah. We here. Say it loud. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year, we here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear, we here, we here, we here, we here. Full court press on a Friday. Back boy shaking in the driveway. Sweat on the floor, got the side fade. Still hit the step back sideways. Hands taped up in the hallway. Shadow box hard on the off days. Jab so sharp, leave a jaw days. Look so mean, make the crowd crazy. Backseat full, past that. Long day, let the smoke map that. Laughing with the fam, we passed that. Broke old life like a bad habit. Numbers on the board when I clock in. Gloves hang up, then we clock in. Light one up for the losses. Two more up for the progress. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year, we here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear. We here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year. We here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear. We here, we here, we here, we here. Early in the morning, hit the park first. Net torn up, but the shot worked. Crossover cold, make the ground hurt. Whole block there when the rim burst. Late night rounds in the basement. Mama upstairs to the pavement. Every little thud is a statement. Every little cut is a payment. Roll up, talk dreams when the smoke rise. Plotting out plays for the court side. Talk about belts, talk about courts. Trials, every bruise turn war strikes. Cousin in the back still laughing. Chain on swing while we passing. We ain't had much, but we had this. Ball boxing, no blunts in the plan, kid. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year, we here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear. We here, we here, we here, we here. From the curb to the canvas, we here. We here. From the park light shining, we here. To the chair. From the first small bag, we here. To the big bag. Same crew, same block, same tag. We here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Whole squad in the cut, we here. Hands up if you up this year. We here, we here, we here, we here. Ball boxing and blunts, we here. Came up out the mud, no fear. Say it from your chest, make it clear. We here, we here, we here, we here.
Damn right we here. Got the whole gang here this time, y'all. Southern T, G5. Pop a lot of shit. We here. What's going on, fellas?
Yo, what poppin' though?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yo, I already know my bad. Had to get it going on my side. What's good, man? What's good?
Same old, man. Ain't much to talk about, you know, that's relevant other than Dev making
same old shit, just a different plate.
Yeah, but it's this 83 that Bam scored last night. I'll be real with you. When I first saw it, I said that's just a misprint. Ain't no way that boy had 83 damn points. What the hell is that? Then I had to go check it. I didn't even check the highlight. I checked every time he scored. Oh man, I got my own thoughts on that, but I don't got the disrespect is got to stop, bro. Like records are meant to be broken. Real talk.
Yeah.
Just because you in your career you couldn't
that
your name in stone with Kobe and Wilt. That's on you, baby.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. As soon as he did that shit, fool, my partner said he was supposed to sit down when he got to 80. I said, what? I said, what?
See, that's how I know me.
And then the crazy part is, right, this the same partner. Hey, this the same partner who broke my record by 1 point. Right, I passed him the ball to break my record. He said Kobe should have sat down. I said, hey, bro, you ain't sit down to break my record. We force fed you that hoe. That's what you do when somebody about to break a record, even if it's my record. You know what I'm saying? We gonna force feed you that motherfucker. That's what you do. I said, bro, y'all gotta let that Kobe shit go. Never let Kobe go, but bro, niggas like Kobe didn't stop for Jordan, so why the hell Bam gonna stop for Kobe?
Here's the real shit. Kobe won't want you to stop for him. Kobe would be like,
yeah, why would I want you to like this?
You ain't going to get that? Why you
Kobe would have said soft.
Word.
Kobe would have said soft.
Maria, what's good?
Hey,
chill out, Pat.
Kobe would have hit. What up, Maria? Kobe would have hit him with that Jordan. You're not ready yet.
If you didn't get the 83, you damn right. You'd have told him that. Like, bro, what you bullshitting for? If you don't go
hey, Chloe asked about you, Tilson. Talking about, is Tilson on there? I'm like, yes, man, yes. Come out. I want to say hi.
Yo, hey, Chloe.
They talking to you now. No, hold on. Jesus Christ. Here, let me let you. She's talking about, I can't hear him.
I am far away. I'm far away. I'm pretty far away.
No, I had my headset in, you know. I always got that. So, you said you got Tilson Pop up there. Pop. That's the other part of the gang.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good.
I like your hair.
Thank you. And I began to play.
All right.
Gang. Now y'all in this chat, y'all better say something in here.
Word.
Maria said she want us to tell her what's going on with her team. I would assume you talking about the Ravens, right?
Hey, you got to be talking about Maria. You got to be talking about Maria. You said the Ravens.
Yeah.
She said she want us to tell me. She said she want us to tell her what happened to her team.
I mean, y'all got another move. Y'all got a lesser player. I mean, he's still good, but that's probably better. But you know,
hey, look,
y'all still sound a dominant player.
Y'all can tell her whatever y'all want, but what I'm gonna tell you is,
I think this, Maria. I think y'all gonna be okay. I think y'all gonna be okay either way.
Hey.
I think y'all gonna be okay.
Hey, who been quietly making some sneaky moves is them Cowboys though. If you're paying attention.
Trying not to. Trying not to.
Hey, why the Packers let us get Rashawn Gary and Kenny Clark within 2 seasons? Oh yeah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate it.
I think they
I know. I know, but that I'm like, y'all gave River a good ass player, boy. That boy Cole, and a Pro Bowl. Then we go to next up Arizona.
I got 7 people on my side. I want y'all to go to Pop side. Y'all go to Pop side.
So then we got Jalen Thompson, a safety / nickel from Arizona, who was balling. I said, "Oh, good pickup. Then we got PJ Locke, the what's the name starting safety from last year, Denver. I said, "Come on." I said, "Okay, Christian, I see you over here doing some work, boy."
That's some strength right there. That's to strengthen up that squad.
All right, so let's go and do it like this. Let's go and do it like this then. Phil. So your team, Phil, how you grade? Even free agency just started. It just started, but
yeah,
how you grading your team free agency so far, and what position or player you think should they get in the NFL draft? And I'm gonna do my team. I'm gonna ask Pop about his team.
Well, let me say
player or you could do position. It don't matter either.
Hey,
what you think?
Well, let me just say this: Tennessee Titans. I see y'all making some moves, man. I see y'all.
Yeah, I was waiting on. That's why I started so I could boast when it was my turn.
I gotta go. I see y'all. Let's just say I see what y'all doing over there. Y'all get that boy some weapons over there. I said, okay. Then if they draft Cornell Tate, oh, that's gonna be
And
clutch.
then guess what we doing though?
Mm-hmm.
But guess what that showed me? We signed some receivers. So guess what that means? We getting in the draft probably.
You already know. Some linemen, nigga. Y'all finna go get some protection.
Word.
Now we ain't gonna get we got that last year. Like the lineman was hurt last. Like I was telling people, bro, we had two all-pro offensive linemen we signed that got hurt, and we had two first-round rookie picks.
That too. Y'all might go to Jeremiah Love.
Bingo. There you go, my boy. There you go, my boy.
Hey,
there you go.
But hold on. But pop. Let me say something about your little sneaky steel curtain head ass Steeler. I see. Hey, you not getting off the chopping block, bro. No. I see what them niggas over there doing. I said, oh, they think they sneaky. I said, you better pick Michael Pittman and Rico Dowdle with DK Metcalf. I said, okay, you niggas think they slick. Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy right there.
What?
As a guy, as a Titan fan, I don't like it. By the way, I don't like it.
Oh God.
I
said they got Rico.
I'm sorry, man. We gotta do something. We got that old man. We gotta get somebody out the box. Who's faster to get
well, y'all got y'all a running back. He gonna come through. And y'all didn't have to break the bank to get him either.
I'll be real. We were talking about it yesterday. Even though I think his best spot is going to the Rams, I wouldn't mind Kyler Murray or to be real.
Mm-hmm.
Bring what you call back, man. Now that Russell Wilson gone and Mike Tomlin gone, give me Justin Fields back to back up for a little break. Give him here. Because if Geno Smith going to the Jets, that's your job, brother. That job no longer yours. That's Geno Smith's job now. Sorry. So I'll take him over there as a backup real quick. Aaron ain't got, but I mean, we can't keep playing with him like that. I get you got Mike McCarthy and all that, but you got these young receivers, man. We gotta hurry up and get these receivers. You know what I'm saying? We can't be sitting around waiting for Aaron and him doing podcasts with Pat McAfee and
now Papa Pittsburgh Steeler. He a Pittsburgh Steeler, Maria.
Yeah. That's why I said. Boy, that word because the only quarterback that was going to be suffering the most was going to be Joe Burrow, but now he got a little bit free. Word, because you had to see Watt, Crosby, and Myles Garrett 6 times a year. Oh no! If you got to the playoffs, it was going to be ugly. You know what I'm saying? So you better.
Let me not get off track, but high grade so far. Oh, we picked up Sam Howell too. I mean, just for extra quarterback depth, just in case something happened. Not a bad pickup. We picked up the D tackle from the Chargers, Ogbonna. Not a bad pickup. Add on with Clowney and the other little monster, little building rushing line we built it. We found one of our corners last year. You know what I'm saying? We drafted one, then the one from the UFL. So boom, we got our safeties. So Donovan Wilson gonna be gone because they're not gonna re-sign him back. We already picked up some safeties. It's doing why I lasted. So overall, I'll say, I mean, we got the franchise tag on Pickens. Javonte got his contract. You know what I'm saying? So like, we got pieces in order. So for me, I'm like, I like what's going on thus far.
Yeah. So what your grade is?
I give at this point we're a solid B plus right now. You know what I'm saying? Solid B plus.
Solid B plus. Y'all ain't no really big splash, but like fill some gaps and some holes up real quick.
Not big names, but productive players that safeties. They both had at least 70 plus tackles last year. You see what I'm saying? So now you got known some and not known for like missing tackles. Came from, So I'm like, hey, we doing solid right now. I would like for us to get another slot receiver that kills the seams and shit like that. The pair with Ferguson and shit. I think we straight. You know what I'm saying? Get another back and then just work on O lineman and stuff like that. Make sure we straight.
What Chubbs y'all got, Bill? The one on defense or the one on offense?
What?
You said Buffalo got Chubbs.
Oh, they got Bradley Chubb.
The end?
From Miami? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Tackling machine Chubb. Him. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Glad ain't in your division. Word, he's a monster.
Yeah, he is.
But all right, real Kobe fans, real quick, right? Are y'all mad that Bam when they got 83, bro?
No. For what?
Hello. Hey, Fizzle, real quick,
to be broken.
Hey, real quick, y'all. Fizzle, we signed Delonte Taylor too from the Saints. Number 1.
I know, fool. I know. Trust me. I've been seeing this going on. Y'all signed what's the name? Corner 2. Damn, who I just see the other center y'all signed. I said, ooh, they could have been no fly zone over there.
Y'all know you're talking about. We signed 3 of them actually.
I know. I said, ooh,
Floyd.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cordell Floyd.
Cordell Flat or something like that.
Y'all stacked it. Y'all niggas trying to stack the deck.
Yeah, Floyd. Yeah, Floyd from LSU.
Mm-hmm.
From LSU, the rookie from LSU.
Y'all definitely trying to stack that deck over there. Y'all definitely trying to get there. You ain't playing.
No,
we signed
good though. They did
Myers too, the D lineman. Myers from Jacksonville. Where Myers come from?
Man,
Myers in Jacksonville.
Y'all messing around getting running back.
Denver. My bad, Denver. He was in Denver. We signed Denver D lineman Myers.
If y'all get a running back, y'all gonna be ugly. A running back.
They gonna get one. They gonna get one.
But what's it called? Come back. He gonna be off injury, right? He coming back. What's his name?
Who? Tajay Spears or Pollard?
No, the wide receiver.
Oh yeah, Calvin Ridley. Yeah, Alabama. Yeah, Big Bama. Yeah, he coming back. Yeah, Calvin Ridley.
You get your receiver, Calvin Ridley back coming in season.
Help the Calvin Ridley. Yeah, help the Calvin Ridley. Yeah. Yep, help the Calvin Ridley. Yeah.
Yes, Jay.
Yeah, I'm done glow. I'm done glow now. We signed Jordan Elliott too. But yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm done glow now.
I ain't got no problem with it, nigga. Like when you from the bottom to the top.
And not only that, we got 3 head coaches on our staff. We got 3 head coaches on our staff, by the way.
You know what? Everybody is in go for broke mode down there in Tennessee. We're gonna come down here, get my shit back right, and boom, word up. We gonna bring it back to the glory days, or I'm gonna get a big contract somewhere. But we gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. That's what it's looking like. So hey, bro, 43 free throws, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
what happened?
He missed 7. Yeah, nigga could have had 86.
Oh yeah. Bam.
Like, listen.
Yeah, bro. And Rick, hey, now look at this too, bro. It was a point in time where he got all the way to the 4th quarter. He only missed 1 shot inside of the paint, bro. He missed 1. He was 19. He was 10 for 11 in the paint at a point in time in the game. Actually, bro, I think he ended like he only missed 1 shot, bro. That won 3 points. Where I'm getting it. He only missed 1 shot that wasn't a 3-point. You know what I mean?
I don't think nobody fouled out because they wasn't doubling him. They didn't start fouling him until it was too late. It was too fucking late. He's in the zone. Like, I'm like, listen, I don't know if they, I know they piss test him. But, bro, I don't know if he has some Adderall in him or something, but he looked Mamba focused. I'm be truly honest with you. The free throws he was shooting, the way he was dropping homie off at the, I was like, yo, why y'all letting homie guard him one-on-one? He can't fuck with him right now.
Hey, let me play this audio from Michael Beasley real quick. Gonna be real quick, right? Real quick. Michael Beasley said this last year. You know, Beasley beat a lot of niggas one-on-one. A lot of niggas that we know and love. Beasley one-on-one. LeBron, Jamal Crawford. Didn't play Melo. Hadn't played Melo yet. He beat LeBron. He beat Jamal Crawford. He beat
Bam.
What?
He said the only one that beat him was Bam.
Yeah, he said the only one that beat him was Bam. He said the league is holding Bam back. Here you go.
Yeah, he said that. I remember that interview. Bruce Gas, DJ, what's good, y'all? See y'all in this jump.
Now I can't find it. Damn. Oh, here you go.
Name right there.
It was just playing.
That's the only thing that beat me. Bam.
Wow. That's crazy.
Bam's the only Y'all don't know how good Bam is.
Oh, I know how good.
No, you don't.
He said, no, you don't.
That Bam y'all getting, that Miami Heat, and that's all respect to him, because the Bam y'all getting is still $100 million, $200 million.
He basically said Bam is the point guard stuck in the center body. Play center in the league.
Yeah. Because he's 6'9.5", 6'10".
UD said he had a joke. He used to always tell Bam, before you leave the NBA, you gonna be a point guard. He just said it to Bam, like, before you leave, you gonna be a point guard. But basically what he's saying is Bam got that much skills. People were saying, oh, he shot 36 free throws. If y'all go watch them buckets, bro, that he made, bro, that man was out there putting up buckets. And if you watch all the fouls, because you know me, I do this shit for real, I got every single foul that they call. And I only saw one that was suspect. But that man he dropped a real 83 out there, dog. And the one that was suspect happened in like the fucking second quarter, by the way. So it was only one with that. Nah, I lied. It was third quarter. But it was only one that was suspect, bro. That man dropped a real 83, bro. Like, that was a real 83. All them free throws, he earned them motherfuckers. He was bullying them folks, bro.
Listen.
He was bullying them folks.
That's
why they was fouling. And then look.
Yeah, that's a fact.
His matchup had fucking 30, but you wouldn't even know because he had 83. But his matchup, like people talking about, he played against the Wizards. Yeah, bro. Alex Sarr, that young nigga, that young dude, he was busting their ass too. But Bam had one of them. He was on. It was his day. But 31 good enough. On any other day, a 30 might have did it. But Alex Sarr, bro, he was busting their ass too though. Now Bam, now that was a hard earn. That was a hard earned 83, bro. That wasn't easy. Like, it wasn't straight free throws. Only people who piss right now is Kobe fans. And that's the thing. I never dislike Kobe. I don't like his fans. Because I used to be a Kobe fan. Until he got too many fans.
They fake Kobe fans. They ain't real Kobe fans. They fake. And I'm gonna tell y'all, Sean McCants and Nick Young, get out your damn feelings. I'm talking to you. Get out your goddamn feelings. Get out your feelings. Kobe would have loved seeing that. Somebody out there focused. Listen, bro. If you ever hoop,
hey.
At a certain point, like you know what? I'm tired of scoring. Like I'm scoring all the time. I don't got to keep scoring all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get your arms can get heavy, bro. That man was focused to go out there and get 83 points. Listen, that shit ain't happened, but somebody scored over 80, but 3 times ever.
No dumbass probably jump over the fence.
So when we sit here talking and you like, yo, listen, we got a guy that went out there and got bucket. What's going on, Mick? What's going on? We're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this breaking boxing news that you broke early this morning. That's got the entire YouTube lit the fuck up right now. Yeah, you got YouTube.
Well, damn.
You got it lit up right now. But like for all you haters that work, listen, that man got 83. Kobe legacy is still strong. Don't worry about that. But now, to this breaking news that you dropped this morning, it's got everything lit up. Yeah. I jumped on another panel, nigga changed the whole subject. Like, hey. So,
yep.
Let's get to it.
Oh yeah, real quick.
Go ahead.
Since we already damn. Beaver. It's blunt whooping my ass, y'all. Hold on.
That's that good shit.
Boy, appreciate that, Pop. You covered up me dying halfway.
I got you, bro.
But B-Vol said B-Vol just dropped his next 3 fights. I know this off subject. B-Vol dropped his next 3 fights. He said Michael Effort, Baturviev, and then Canelo or Benavidez.
He going out like that, so he gonna get the mandatory out the way and then take care of the names and the money. I understand that. But okay, the breaking biggest fight in boxing, like to be truly honest with you, right about now, so somebody can prove me wrong, biggest fight in boxing, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Especially if Devin go out here, take this belt off the road, and go into September as unified welterweight champion.
Yeah.
So
it's the most talked about fight. It's the most talked about
Devin right now. I'm saying right about now, how you feel about Devin? Because this is like a long time coming. Especially, I know for you, bro. It's like a long time coming. Especially when it comes to Dev, because right about now, even though Tank coming back, like I keep hearing everybody say Dev should be on the co. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm being real with y'all, man. I'm fucking tired of Dev being a co-main. I don't need no more co-main Dev. I got my co-main Dev. I need main event Dev. I want main event Dev. That's what I want. Sorry. Stop talking about co-main on somebody else's card. No, main event Dev.
Yeah, the fight with Ryan should most definitely be a main eventer. I think that jumbo definitely gonna be a main eventer. But yeah, I mean, I think this the most talked about fight if it ain't if it ain't the biggest. But I want to know now. I still want to see. I want him to close the Rolly. I want him to close the Rolly fight down too. Y'all don't get both them judges. You know what I mean? Because they ain't.
If he locked this down, and let's say he comes out at the end of the year, he comes out victorious, but is he the face of boxing?
I think.
Or he making his claim for it right now. That's because if he can get both of these fights.
I was looking for the words for it earlier. Right. Devin he's going to be the most or the newest, right? I don't know about the most, right? He'll be the newest
throwback,
most recognizable boxer, right? Because like for Bud, for instance, like it took Bud damn near his whole until the end of his career really to really get noticed. You know what I mean? To really get on to get noticed. You know what I mean? I think if Devin is able to beat Rolly and then come back and beat Ryan, I think as far as popularity, notoriety, uh, what's the other one? Popularity, notoriety, visibility, right? Yeah, I think it's gonna be Devin. You know what I mean? Because pretty much Ryan claimed the fame, is winning that belt and then the Devin thing, right? So
Yeah.
he beat Ryan, he get that one back. He beat Rolly. He beat the guy that beat Ryan and has been talking shit for about 2-3 years, right? On
Yeah.
top of on top of you get straps for both fights. So shit. You know what I mean? He's in a great position. Like if you hate Devin right now,
You really hate.
until he loses, like you probably throwing up right now with the situation that he in right now. Now you just gotta hope that he lose, right? But vacay was good, vacay. Boxing Wiz was good. Now
Hey
I
T,
didn't boxing Wiz. I got my parlays, but no,
hey
but
T, if
yeah,
you hate Devin right now, you walk around like Rashad McCants in
yeah, you
2005.
throwing up. Yeah, you throwing up right now. You throwing up right now if you hate Devin. Like it's a bad time to dislike Devin right now at this moment. I bet. Yeah, so it's a bad time
Oh
to
man,
dislike Devin at this very moment. Right now in time is not a good time to be a Devin Haney
Devin Haney hater.
a
But
Devin
right
Haney
about
hater.
that, 'cause I was trying to tell B3, bro. I was like, yeah, bro, just be patient, bro. Be patient. I didn't want to tell him why to be patient because you was like, don't worry about it. He gonna be good. I was like, just be patient. Then I started seeing how I ain't saying shit was unfolding, but like there was layers out there for him and which avenue he was gonna take. And it seemed like to me, he definitely that Rolly fight was taking it. And I was like, maybe a Rolly fight, maybe somebody in his sanctioning body. But if you can get Rolly, then Ryan, shit, man. Shit.
Yeah, that'd be all things considering, right? Considering now we know now the casuals going to eat this shit up. Like this is the casuals. The casuals are gonna eat this shit up. You get what I'm saying? These are fights that you have to fight on your way to being, you know what I mean, the number one. You got to get these titles for one, right? And then you got to get these names that people know. People know Ryan, no matter how we feel about Ryan, whether we think he good, we think he bad, we think he mid, and blase, right? People know him. He has a big fan base. You know what I mean? People know both of y'all at this point because you follow him too. Like people know.
Yeah.
That's what people go to. People know Devin Haney name now for sure. So you come back and you beat Ryan. Now they gotta talk different about your name. You know what I mean? So
And you take his belt. And you take his belt. It means something. You snatch that belt away.
yep.
Gotcha, bitch. It means something. Real talk.
Do you think it would change people's?
What's going on, Mick? My fault.
All right, sorry.
Smash that like button.
Do you think it would change people's opinion on Devin's fighting style and things like that though? I think that works completely against him to be the face of boxing.
We seen a fighter, we seen a pure boxer be the face of boxing, a few times in boxing. You know what I mean?
know, but you've got pure boxers that are pure boxers that have output as well and things like that. Like I like Devin. I just didn't think landing 5 punches around against Brian Norman and 7 punches around against Ramirez is enough to be
Yeah,
to
like is
be the
your opinion,
pay-per-view
right?
star, yeah.
Like is your opinion, right? But if you constantly watch, now it would be different if you didn't watch him, right? If you didn't watch him, that would be different. But you could like him, you could dislike him. That's really not important to him being the face of boxing. It's important that you watch. So the question is, will you be watching him regardless of you disliking his style or not? And the answer to that is probably yes.
I'm more going to watch as a boxing fan, yeah. But
Well,
Bingo.
I will say this, T, he do like Devin. He just, like me and you, he wanted Devin to finish Brian Norman. So you can stop the chit chat. Like he want no more chit chat.
Yeah, I know how I feel about that, right? Y'all want a non-puncher, like you just said, he throw 5 punches around, but then you want him to finish. But then you want him to finish a guy who never been finished before in his career.
Yeah.
I know, but then you've got you
know
think
what I
the
mean?
guy who's never
Yoda,
fought a
what's
world
good, Yoda?
champion before.
Yoda, Yoda, if you ain't got nothing going, man, you need to come up here, man.
Yeah, pull up on my side. Yo, got the link up. Pull up. Come on, man.
Like Brian Norman's never beat a world champion. He never fought. That was his first world champion he's fought.
Yeah, right. So that
and-
means you supposed to stop him. That means you just
Well,
supposed to stop him. It means you just supposed to stop that.
Do you think?
That,
Do you think
that
he's,
super
do you think he's
athletic?
good? No, I don't know.
You just supposed to stop. You just supposed to stop that super athletic country ass dude because he ain't never fought the champion before, right?
No, I just think that I didn't rate Brian Norman.
Has he
at
ever?
all.
Has anybody ever stopped him before? Has he ever looked like a guy that want to get stopped?
Well,
No.
when you fought 2019
Until
in
he
Mexico
fought
and nobody sees you
That's
4
everybody.
rounders in.
Nah, man, like that's unreal. Like if you're a boxing fan, right? If you're a Devin fan, unrealistic. You've been unrealistic asking for knockouts, especially against guys like Brian Norman.
No, it's not.
Devin don't knock people.
You're asking
Devin
for
don't.
more. Asking for
Devin
more.
don't knock people out. Hey, look. The one time Devin went out there and fought somebody tooth and nail, y'all talk shit about him. He just did it against Ryan. That shit don't work. Like it sound good when you say it, but when you actually do it, the end result ain't what it's supposed to be. Because people not gonna talk about how much action you put out there. They gonna talk about you getting your ass whooped. That's what they gonna talk about. So it sound good when you saying it, but he already did it before, and you don't give him no credit for it.
No, I didn't.
He didn't throw five. He didn't throw five punches around against Ryan Garcia.
The whole Ryan.
He didn't throw 5 punches around against Ryan Garcia.
But see, he don't score the Ryan fight like the clowns. He don't score the Ryan Devin fight like that. That's not
I didn't really look at that fight as anything because Ryan came in well overweight and obviously failed a test. And like up until a point, Devin was well ahead, going into round 8. I think I gave nearly every round to Devin until he got caught with that punch, and then he had a few more tumbles done after that. But like for me, the guys he's fought after that have been Ramirez, Brian Norman. It's the same. He didn't. He went to defend his title against Ryan when after he beat Regis. These are for me. I think there has to be a body to work there that you're dominating. Now, I thought Devin won the fight clearly against Brian Norman, but I think that was more down to Brian Norman being very average. Like they say they knocked out Jin Sasaki. Jin Sasaki's fighting a 5-0 fight in a couple of weeks' time, and he's probably going to get packed up. And he will get packed up, and it's in Japan. What are we going to say then? Like,
I speak to him a lot. He got Devin. He think Devin on a different level. He just wanted to show it, let his hands go. That's it.
Anybody who say Devin should knock him out, I just stopped listening.
No, I just think you could be more dominant. Yeah. If you're
Devin
going to be the face of,
I know. I heard that before. I know.
But if you're going to be the face of boxing, it's no me and you tuning in to watch. We can appreciate it.
He should knock everybody out because he got power like Mike Tyson. You right? I got you.
No, but if you're going to be the face of boxing, it's part of it. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is watching that fight.
He should knock out. He should knock out guys who never been knocked out before.
I get that. It's the first time for everything though. I felt like if Dev would have hit him with some shit that I know that he got in the toolbox, I don't think that he'd been able to survive. That's just me keeping it a buck. I don't think he'd been able to survive. How you feel about that, Five? I ain't saying that Dev. Just saying.
Man, it's like with Dev, I look at it like this. It's times to where he can keep applying more body work. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll break him down and then he'll just you know what I'm saying, just start outboxing. You know what I'm saying? But when he actually doing body work like he did against Loma, man, he could break people down, but just stick to it the whole fight. I think he can start getting more stoppages. Because once he slow him down, he just pick them apart. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I think just adding on a little bit more consistent body work from start to finish, along with our boxing, I think he can get stopped his TKOs more often that way because he done broke him down. You know what I'm saying? Elevator man, top to bottom, bottom to top. So, I mean, we know you could box. So that's if anything, just you know what I'm saying, work the body more. That's me personally. How I feel about it. Because once he hit Brian Norman with a couple of them body shots, and then he dropped him and hurt him, yeah, keep working him. Just take your time. Just keep hitting him with some solid flush body shots. Take his legs all the way from under. You know what I'm saying? But Brian Norman was doing the holding, but they said there was Devin. No, it was Brian Norman that Gage doing all goddamn hoes. But you know, that's how I feel about it. I mean, like, hey, the object of fighting in boxing is called boxing, not fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
they are boxers, but they
hey,
are aimed to be prize fighters.
Hey, what if Phil Jackson told Michael Jordan, "Hey, bro, don't do no more dunks. Don't jump over nobody else, bro. Shoot all 3-pointers. Just shoot all 3-pointers. Don't dunk on nobody. Don't go to the hole. Don't lay it up. Just shoot all threes." Jordan gonna be like, "What? What?"
You know what?
Don't you sound?
I'm not arguing with you about this. You know what? I'm definitely not arguing with you about this. All I'm saying is I felt like Devin.
Hey, Mike, just shoot all threes, Mike. Don't do no dunks.
You know, you Crush every ump's big brother. What's going on, bro?
What's poppin', yo? What's going on?
Y'all want nigga here now.
I don't want to argue with T. I don't want to argue with T. T wants to argue. I'm not arguing.
Y'all want nigga here now.
I'm not arguing.
Yo, where we at with it? What's going on? What's up, Fizzle? What's up, my guy?
Hey, but my dog, Carly, got dog and Crush. What's poppin', my guy?
Chillin', broski. You know, feel like a family reunion up this bitch.
Oh yeah.
Don't it.
It's on the grill right now.
Man, we cooking.
The same, hey, Yoda, the same head that's always on the grill. You know me, Yoda.
Oh yeah.
So,
hey, we eating off the same plate. We cooking still, same meal.
On the grill.
In other words, it seemed like the Devin Ryan fight for September's locked in before the Devin Rowley fight in May. But how do you feel about that, knowing that everybody act like Devin had to rush to do something, but now it seems like Devin has options right about that.
I mean, hey, if we getting Devin Ryan, shit, yo, they ain't got nothing to complain about right there. That's something that need to be done. The big payback. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Ryan is really that guy. If he naturally has Dev number, he would be the only guy in boxing. If so, and let's see Dev, say, man, that was a fluke, man. I'm gonna do something like some other fighters did, give you a shout out. Let everybody know, it was just a bad night for me, bad plan, and and we gonna move on. And then we gotta do a third time. I kick your ass again. So won't be no indecisiveness to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm hoping for. So that's a fight that I've been wanting. Everybody need that fight. Fuck all you moist meters out there. Fuck all that other shit, getting Ryan and some goddamn Shakur. Nobody trying to see that bullshit. Nobody never called for that matchup. Get out of fantasy land. That's what's wrong with boxing. I need to go somewhere with that Circus Soleil shit. Now, you getting Devin Ryan, that's what the fuck you should want if you're a real Devin Haney fan. A lot of y'all dudes are really not Devin Haney fans. Y'all just not supporters of some of the guys that he's talking about getting in the ring with and guys that he haven't gotten in the ring with or they ain't gotten in the ring with him. Tired of the bullshit and pour the layers back on y'all. It ain't safe for y'all. As far as the real Devin Haney fans, I ain't got shit to say to y'all right now. But all you moist meter motherfuckers, all something for y'all asses. I can't leave y'all out. So soon y'all start whining and all that, I'm gonna bust y'all ass. Ain't nothing gonna change. Nothing gonna change right there. But I like it. I think it's the biggest fight to make in boxing right now. I think it's going to do numbers, and I'm expecting it to be a fucking bar burner because they both had something to prove. No matter what the fucking technicalities is, if this to that, it was this and that. Fuck all that other shit. All that other shit don't matter no more. So there's no need for nobody to keep on talking about Austin ring. No need for nobody to be defending it. If you're on the opposite side of it, the get back is in place, and that's all the fuck we should worry about. That's it. Nothing else. No excuses. Is he gonna do this? Is he gonna do that? Shut the fuck up. Y'all be moving too fast, and y'all be looking like clowns at the end of the day. I be trying to save y'all asses. Y'all don't be knowing what the fuck they gonna do until they do it. Stop moving too fast. You don't even know what the fuck you gonna do in the next 5 minutes. How you gonna talk about what somebody else is gonna do? You don't know shit. You're not Nostradamus, not boxing, no motherfuckers. Fall back. Keep your guns in your holster, boys and girls. When it's time for you to shoot, we'll call your ass to the range or tell your ass to come to the front line. But as of right now, with the bullshit y'all be saying, y'all motherfuckers is the firing line. Y'all shit that y'all just getting tied to the fucking pole and get hit the fuck up. And we ain't shooting blanks over this motherfucker or Nerf bullets. I'm just saying.
All right, so let me ask you this. Let's say Dad secures the Rolly fight too. Going into the Ryan fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just playing devil's advocate. Let's say he beats Rolly, goes into the Ryan fight with 2 belts. Is all that A-side bullshit out the window? Like now we just got to make the fight straight up?
Fuck an A-side and fuck a B-side. Motherfucker be an M-side. We need to let an M. Fuck an A and B. You know what the M means for?
That's the important letter, right? Yeah, that's the important letter,
We
right
need
there.
both motherfuckers to man up and tired of the bullshit. Fuck the A and the B. Y'all stuck on the wrong goddamn letters. Should be an M. Both sides should be manning up, meeting up, and agreeing up, and that's it. All this A and B side got to be an A, B side. Only thing you need to do is be on standby for the date. How you going to get to the fight? If you're going to go, if you're going to have a pay-per-view, that's all the fuck you need to be worrying about. Let them worry about the fucking A and B. And when it comes down to them, the A and B equals out to the M because they both manned up and came to a meeting point where they could agree to get that shit on. All this middleman narrative bullshit y'all got going on. Y'all hurting boxing like that. You ain't cooking nothing but a pot of boiling water. Y'all got to stop the nonsense. So fuck an A and B side. It's a man up side. Man up, get in the fucking ring, let they get it on. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. But one thing we know, they both getting paid. So why y'all whining? They both getting paid.
Bingo.
Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. Why y'all whining about it so much? Why y'all
So
whining about it so much?
I
Bunch
got
of
a question
boys
for you.
bro.
So, Pop, you said if he beats Rolly and goes into that fight, it's big. It's big anyway. But see if he doesn't fight Rolly, because it's not a signed fight. Devon's lost his pen. Rolly says he sent the contract. It's never been signed. Bill went out to get milk and hasn't been seen since. Now, if he doesn't fight if Devon doesn't fight Rolly and go into that Ryan fight, I'm quite happy at that. But how does that look for other people? Because Ryan and Devon's a fight I want to see. I don't want to see the Rolly fight. But to go out there and say you've got the fight and you're going to fight and do all this and then didn't fight Rolly, then does that keep you a stain on him going into the Ryan fight?
Are you saying that if he fight Rolly, that means he's not fighting Ryan?
No. So the Rolly fight isn't signed yet, right? And
Right.
I don't think I've always said that I don't think he'll fight Rolly. I think it's just a whole Bill Haney master kind of plan that he has. So if he doesn't fight Rolly and then he fights Ryan next, does that take away from Devon going into that Ryan fight? Does it make it a bit smaller that he ducked Rolly?
Oh, no. It'd be the same as if he fought Ryan right now. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no smaller. It'd be we asking for it right now, right? And they only got 1 belt apiece, right? It only could make it bigger. You know what I mean? I don't think it take any steam off of those guys. Now I don't think it take no steam off the fight because he already got steam. Like if he fought Ryan tomorrow, we'll watch that shit.
Mm-hmm.
When they first fought, did they even have a belt?
No.
When they first fought,
I know. I think they did.
No, he right. So
Is Devon the champion? No.
Nah.
Devon was he not the champion against beat Prograis, and Ryan was his defense.
Devon had the belt. We thought it was gonna be a championship fight.
Oh, I know what happened. Remember,
Ryan
Devon didn't have to put it up because Ryan missed weight. He didn't have to put his title up.
Yeah. So, I mean, now you're talking about both of them gonna have a belt, and maybe one of them could have 2 belts.
That's a big fight. Yeah. It's a fight I want to see. I would rather the 2 of them just went straight to that.
Just like, I think a lot of people like fuck if you like Ryan.
If Devon,
you're under.
If Devon don't fight Rolly probably is gonna get stripped because he's not gonna fight that mandatory.
Yeah, he's not fighting gear. So and you know that. That's why we're trying to hurry and make this fucking fight. What you talking about?
I've actually got a bit of, I've had a bit of respect to Rolly over the last week. Yeah, did you see that Custer interview that he done?
Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah, he
Oh, it
exposed,
was good.
he exposed a lot of shit. Whether you
Oh, it
like
was good.
about if he talking about your favorite fighter or your most hated fighter.
Yeah, I like he said he poisoned with cyanide for 2 years and things like that, and like how the fuck do you poison yourself with cyanide for 2 years? I don't know, but I Rolly's good. He was quite funny, and
Entertaining. He can
Yeah.
What up,
make a
Rod?
fight. He can make a fight.
yeah,
Could you
and
imagine
like,
Rolly and Bill going back and forth?
oh, it's funny. He says, "I'm telling you, it's no signed," and he's going, "No, it is signed." And he goes, "No, it's no signed. I sent the contract, so it's no signed." But
I mean,
look,
I mean, it's not signed, but what I'm saying is, if you was taking care of this Ryan shit first, and you got till Sunday still to take care of this shit with Rolly,
I think the Rolly thing was used to put into position where it brings Ryan back to the table. Yeah, where look, we can make this fight now. Look, what they signed a fight. What if Devin loses to Rolly? Well, Ryan signed a fight to fight Devin in September with one belt, and he's just been beat.
Rolly ain't listen, here's some real shit. I couldn't find either one of them shits. They scrubbed the hell out of it. They really good. I couldn't find the clips of Devin beating up Rolly in sparring, and I couldn't find the clips of Rolly cracking the shit out of Ryan in sparring. So it's a triangle effect with them dudes. You feel what I'm saying? Because Ryan ends up, when we actually see it on camera, you can Ryan gets the better of Devin after all of the shit talking, all of the everything, right? But then the next fight back, Rolly beats Ryan, but nobody has not everybody has like this damn Rolly Devin fight. If they fight, you got it 90-10 Dev. But it's a triangle effect. So that's why the shit makes sense for all these guys to fight, especially within 3.5 to 4 month period. Just saying, to me, if all you guys saying you throwback fighters and you want this, you want that, here's the opportunity right now.
I think the biggest issue that they'll go to the pay-per-view kind of part of it with Rolly and Devin. There's already 4 pay-per-views in May on different channels or whatever.
Except you, Bills. I know you got the Rolls Royce of boxing winning that fight. See, that's why when you got guys like Bills, right, that feel like Rolly has turned the corner and motherfuckers can't fuck with him, that's why it's good to make this fight. You know what I'm saying? Clarissa, I don't like Clarissa talking about she can beat Rolly, and if Rolly hits your ass one good time clean, everybody from Brooklyn gonna be jumping in the damn ring. Nah, go ahead, man. Brooklyn and Detroit gonna be trying to jump Rolly. Go ahead. So I feel like as much as awkward he was and some of the shit Rolly done said and everything, he may have he like Rolly got a better resume than a lot of motherfuckers' favorite fighter. They gonna make the So I really feel like Dev and Rolly, that fight gonna be made around May. That may be his last co-main fight. That may be his last co-main fight at all. I don't even need Dev co-main and nothing else. If we're trying to make stars in boxing, how the fuck
that would have to be a main event.
Dev don't give a damn about being a co-main though. Dev, it's the bottom line with Dev, right? Like as long as his pay right. I mean, I think Bill said, I was just about to say that back in the joke, but Bill said the same thing. He said, as long as his pay right, Devin will fight first. You know what I mean? He'll fight first.
PBC only going to be paying him 7-8 million to fight as a co-main against Rolly on PBC pay-per-view.
So get that out the way.
What?
PBC are not going to be paying Devin 7-8 million to be a co-main on PBC pay-per-view.
They gonna only pay him 8 million.
7 to 8 million. Get that 7 to 8 million because you know your next fight against Ryan.
Man,
is a guaranteed 14. So
who's going to be the main event if
And you got to
he's
think.
8 million?
But what is the PBC motto? What they do?
get your money
They're
on
gonna
the back.
So you saying
back end.
you saying Roland and Devin not gonna be the main event?
No, I said have to be the main event.
Yeah, they are. They are.
I wouldn't be a co-main. I couldn't see it being a co-main. But I
That's
can't
what
also
I'm
see.
saying, man. All right, I'm done with the co-main dab. Because
Also,
we as
So you
YouTube,
think PBC? You think PBC is going to co-main Roland and Devin Haney?
no.
Not
No,
Ring Magazine. Not Ring.
Well, no.
PBC.
Ring Magazine, PBC, top rank. I don't give a damn
Devin,
who.
tell me
Ring
the
Magazine already have 2 cards on that month.
Tell me the cards Devin Haney are co-main on.
How many?
It's always
I'm
a
not
ring
saying
card.
he's. I'm not saying he's a ring card. I'm not saying he's a co-main. It has to be. If he's fighting on PBC pay-per-view, it has to be a main event. But Turkey's not on that card. Turkey's already got 2 ring cards on then that month before it. He's already got 2 in May.
So I can hear y'all better. Hold on.
And the ring cards are on DAZN, then are on Amazon.
All I'm saying
Yeah.
is that the way that we pushed that Devin Haney Brian Norman card, with that Brian Norman Devin Haney fight, you would have thought it was the main event.
Right, it felt like the main event.
Why? Why did it feel like that, T? Why did it feel like that?
Because nobody was interested in watching Benavidez and Yard.
But why? Because we pushed it that way.
Devin's a better fighter out of the 4
on
there.
YouTube every day for 5-6 months talking about this fucking fight. Every day, damn near.
Also, the car mechanic his dad was kind of on fucking every podcast he could get on. Bill was on everyone shouting and roaring as well.
He gave us all the content, and then
Oh,
Bill
he did.
did something, and then somebody else would do something, and it was content after content after content, and you would have thought that was the main event fight, and it wasn't.
I don't think Mink taking this stream serious. No, I'm just playing.
No, I am. I just can't see you.
I made a Devin Haney joke. I don't think y'all caught it.
I just can't see
that by Ryan. Remember Ryan? Remember they asked him that question about Ryan? He was like, I don't think Ryan taking this fight serious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bro, our voice was crazy on this damn Devin Haney Brian Norman fight. Like
I was bullshit.
I was the first. Like I'm gonna say it. I was the first person to be like, I don't know if Devin actually know who he is going into this fight. After I said that shit, I started hearing all the big wigs. I said, yo, where the fuck y'all get this shit from?
There was also a lot of narrative push with non-Devin fans in that fight. So if you were a tank sector or a weird, or like they kind of weirdos, they were all picking Brian Norman. Nobody'd ever seen him fight before. Like they were all picking Brian Norman.
Yeah, I was actually.
And the Devin haters were picking Brian. In fact, I think there was probably about 3 Brian Norman fans, and only one comes back on YouTube now. Like everybody else that's picking Brian Norman is to knock out Devin and beat Devin up and do all this. They're not really shouting about Brian Norman anymore, are they?
Right. That's what I said too. I said that's crazy. I knew that was gonna happen. Though. That's what happened, bro. When you fight Devin, everybody get on you because they want you to knock his ass out. And then if you can, then they have it. And then if you can't, shit, they just forget about you. And then they say you won shit after the fight. That's how it go.
Shit. When all it was is
I ain't go say who else they did that to, because people take that shit the wrong way as if I'm saying that dude is him. But it's, man, I swear to God, I seen this shit before. Like it's crazy.
Loma?
It's getting scared. Yeah, right. But now I was talking about like with another fighter. But yeah, they did it with Loma too. But I'm saying they do that to all Devin opponents. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Tomorrow Regis?
Nah, yeah, him too. But now I'm saying, Pop, it's another fighter in history that they got on his opponents. Like they hyped his opponents up before the fight. Then he went in there.
Floyd.
He dusted them off. He'll dust them off. And then they be like, nah, he suck.
Floyd? You talking about Floyd? Larry Merchant used to do that shit.
He's on about Bud.
Larry for sure.
It was Floyd Mayweather. Because Larry Merchant would big up. Bro, I seen the shit. He bigged up Shamba Mitchell. Then when Floyd beat him, Oh, he really not that good. He bigged up DeMarcus Courtney. Oh, Floyd should have been moved up. He's too fast, too young.
No, he
So
was over the hill.
was
Corley was over the hill.
Yeah, he was over the hill. When like the guys that he fought had just had their best damn years. But to let him tell it, you know what I'm saying? That's how like Larry Merchant. That's how Larry Merchant got fired. Because you can't keep getting contradicted on air. And then Floyd yell at your damn ass. You know what I'm saying? And then basically take his services, not only his services, the best 24/7 series ever was which one? The one with him and Oscar.
Yep.
He took the same.
And then the second one, and then ironically, right, the second one of the second biggest 20 it wasn't 24/7. I forgot what it was called. But when Tank, all access. Remember Tank had a fight and Floyd was on there with him. That John did numbers too.
Now T, that all access come from.
Was that Ryan?
It come from 24/7.
Yeah, same shit. It's same shit.
But Floyd
same shit, different name.
Floyd team came up with the 24/7 shit. Not Oscar's team.
So it was quite funny the 24/7. You never actually learned anything about Floyd apart from he liked to run home at 3 a.m. and then tap the pads. Floyd was a genius at that. Made people think he wasn't interested and this is all I do and tap the pads. And that 24/7 never really gave any insight into Floyd as a person or as a fighter. And people used to lap it up. Like that's what it is. He's a genius.
He gave you a tiny bit, and you like, how the pity pat.
He gave you, it was a show. It was a show for Floyd. It was a routine. It was just a routine. He did his routine. You know what I'm saying?
There's fucking trainers still standing now with the fucking gloves fucking doing the pit. Oh my god. Like Floyd fucking pissing himself laughing when he's seeing these videos. He's got to be.
By the time him and Roger showed you anything, the deal was more than halfway up. It's too late. You can't catch up.
Like that was his second most genius thing, apart from when he had Ellie Setback put his sparring on fucking behind a paywall on YouTube. And then as soon as he went to actually throw any punches, it used to just cut off.
See, that's why I respect Devin Haney, because I'm gonna tell you the only thing that pissed me off. Maybe it was contractual or he couldn't do it. But when he stopped doing Devin Haney TV, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. See, I got upset. I ain't gonna tell you no motherfucking lie.
Yeah. I
got upset when there was no more.
Watching them. Like they started really. No, it's a lot of film on Devin, bro. Like coming up, for one, because he's recorded his damn self, right? He's recorded a lot, and then people like that was Devin kind of broke that mode of recording and sparring for a second. Like a lot of people didn't like that shit. You know what I mean? Don't like that shit. Devin say, if I can't record, then we ain't sparring. Like it was a time where people wasn't. That's why you see a lot of his sparring matches. You can see them now, right? Because Devin, it was open recording with Devin. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I want everybody to hear.
He stopped that shit because he started to realize there's a lot of fucking film. It's a lot of film out here on me. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Here's something that Devin Haney did, and a lot of people act like they don't know. And I said this shit, and I said it not too long ago. I said it when he done it. When he didn't completely sign with Showtime after being on Showbox like that, I think the powers that be definitely had it in for him. Can't nobody tell me shit. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Y'all don't understand.
That started the pop. That started the Showtime. The little Showtime. I wouldn't say beef because there ain't no beef with PBC, but it left a bad taste in their mouth.
Man.
And then he went to the zone, stay with them.
Nice? Why are you being nice? I'm sipping brown now. I ain't sipping the tequila. I'm sipping brown. Nah.
I need to take me. I need to drink some too.
Yeah, let's keep it a buck real quick. Let's keep it a buck one time with this one. Not even one time, like I already know. But we being nice. Bro, They were showcasing at the fucking time what they was gonna build. They brand off after Floyd Mayweather, the three-headed monster was Deontay Wilder, Tank Davis, Devin fucking Haney,
Julian Love. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Arishi Smith. No, I'm kidding. They were,
I'm telling you, like when you start
You're
thinking
actually
about it,
not. You're actually not kidding though.
if you're
But they
Showtime,
kind of was promoting Love.
okay, yeah, look, I mean, but that's because he was
And Badu Jack at that time.
That's
they were
like,
Those were their older guys. Those were their older guys.
listen, Montana Love was I hate to say this shit, man. Montana Love was a sideshow type nigga. He was 81.
Now back then, that was Flo was putting Badu on too.
Badu was a good one though, yeah.
So what I'm saying is right now is that coming out of that damn Mayweather gym at that time, what people don't understand at that time, if you already had Bandu Jack, you had Jalen Love, AB was rocking with you like that crazy. That's already them right there.
Those was the older. Well, AB
50
was young.
getting blow away at that point.
That's what those are now coming out on Showtime. Coming from Showbox, going to Showtime. That's like T. Let's take it to wrestling. That's like going from NXT to either SmackDown or Raw.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So you coming from Showbox. Like, that's not like we don't
And
remember.
technically, yeah, you're right though, yeah.
Like we don't remember Devin running in the sand where he had the 3 cuts in the side and and he doing let's not act like Showbox wasn't ready to embrace Devin. Let's not act like Devin don't got wins on Showbox that are impressive. Let's not act like that. You move Devin, Tank, and Deontay Wilder, and that's your future. Showtime still in boxing if they still got them guys. But Devin and Bill turned and went that way.
They stayed. You're right. They went to go work with the zone.
They came to the UK, didn't they? Came and fought in the UK for a bit and went to Eddie paid for him to go to Australia for Cambosis at that point.
See, what I'm saying is
that was way out.
I feel like if like Showtime had the money to make like they can make any fight they wanted. Being truly honest with you, at the time
that's when they first got that bag.
Like with the subscriptions that they had, like you know what I'm saying, you was either watch like this, like you was, when it came to cable TV at that time, Mick, over here, if it was either HBO, Showtime, or Cinemax, and like you had to take your pick. So why would you even have Cinemax? Just being real, when they got no sports, when HBO and Showtime is splitting the sports, and the sports is boxing. So they got all the same damn movies. They bidding for the same movies. Eventually, somebody's gonna buy Cinemax.
Yes, I like HBO and Showtime. Yeah, I like both. They both put on good cards, and to a point they put on good cards, and then it kind of got into like the mid 2015s, and the cards started to get weaker. And then after that, you got the Al Heyman era there, and it was like, thanks very much, Al, for giving us these 8 fights, and people only wanted to see one of them. And plus they were Robin Floyd at the same time. Well, he was thanking him, so I would watch any boxing. For me, even at 5 a.m. when the cards were on, I was still watching them. It's like I don't think there's a way back for that kind of thing now. But tell the truth, how many's had a wee box that went over the top instead of paying for it? How many's had the box with the cable instead of paying for it?
Yeah, hey, listen, man. The way they used to make us to watch the real fights or you like because the ESPN may give you a damn 10-second clip, and if you miss it, you gotta wait the whole 30 seconds back. It wasn't like YouTube back then. So I remember my godfather, God rest his soul, bringing the box over with the chips, so we ain't miss no damn fights like that, especially if they was good ones. James Toney fights, Roy Jones fights, Tyson, like all the Tyson fights. Word.
It's even like in the
Yeah.
even the late 90s where you look at it and it was like 3 world title fights on there on pay-per-views, but the world title fights people wanted to see. Like,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah, no, we're getting fucking the kickboxer versus fucking Usyk, and then Eifert and Bivol in the same card. It's like, who's paying? Who's going to be? If you've not got a DAZN subscription, who's paying fucking $80 for that or whatever it's going to be?
If you're
Fucking
gonna do that, you gotta put on a showcase card for a bunch of fighters that people either know or kind of know, and make sure that with the matchmaking is that they get a knockout. At least they look crazy impressive. If you can't do that, like I don't know what's the motto, or they change it or some shit, but like if you know that you ain't got no damn masterpiece that you painting and you trying to sell something, you know you gotta have this matchmaking looking like, hey, who he fighting? So hey, give him this loudmouth that you know he gonna knock him the fuck out. That's what we do. Just being real. Like I mean, come on, like people act like they don't be knowing, like, bro, a showcase fight is a showcase fight. What's a showcase fight? This guy right here, he decent. He got a, he got some swag to him, but when it come time to fight, you know what I'm saying, somebody who takes this craft differently, he's gonna get exposed. It is what it is.
starting to see a lot of the kind of people, these things happen. Like Jaleel Hackett isn't very good. He was exposed by our average fighter. Tahir Smalls was exposed the other week.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So
Carmel's kind of exposed.
Wait, so you said Jaleel Hackett?
Ah, yeah, he's full crap. Absolute dog shit.
Who else you think a lot of people crap right now? Who else you think
Oh
crap?
man, you got to remember we got the UK tour of Jaleel Hackett. We got the UK tour of Jaleel.
Hey, BVO, where you at right now, man? I'll have you defend yourself.
Oh, you can't defend him, man. You're like, he was on one of these like channels and he was doing an interview and he's like, I'm fighting a guy and he's got a winning record. The guy was like 3-18 for like Venezuela. Like, he wasn't even fighting on a card. It was like in somebody's garage, the last one. And that's just like the truth. And he was like, no, look, I'm looking to get back in there. It's like the amount of, I'm not an Eddie Hearn fan, but Eddie Hearn had him on a fucking UK tour when he signed him at the amateurs. He had them fucking gone round in a USA tracksuit, you name it. And then, like, he never done nothing in these 9-10 fights.
You name it. Yeah.
Like, and his dad's on there talking about fucking the shoot up a rivalry with Anders
But you
Eyes.
just said
And I'm
it
like,
though, right? You just said it though. When he don't really got the push, right? And when he did have the push, Eddie Hearn just paid him and put him in shit fights. Which normally what Eddie Hearn do. He pay you good, he put you in shit fights.
I would disagree with that.
I wouldn't, because he did Andrade the same way. Doing boots the same way. Andrade, Demetrius Andrade.
Demetrius Andrade wouldn't fight anybody. Like, come on,
Exactly. My point is, okay, look. You think Jerome Boots is fighting somebody right now?
He's gonna fight what's his name, Machida, isn't he?
But do you think he's fighting somebody right now? Do you think Eddie Hearn got him fighting good people right now?
And well, he's also gave him he's probably gave him his biggest fight and then secured his biggest fight, but then you've got the Sergio thing that happened.
Right, okay, so is that a yes or a no?
It'd be a yes then, yeah.
So Eddie Hearn is giving Jerome Boots Ennis a fight. He giving him good fights, but you talking about a fight he ain't even have.
I would say it was the fights that got Stanionis to unify.
Right.
And then Boots wanted a tune-up. So that's on Boots.
Okay, so Jaleel Hackett Andrade didn't fight nobody, and you said Boots fight somebody, right? So two out of three people.
Andre was getting paid $5 million to fight nobody, and that was Andre. That's Andre through his whole career. Like he's the only guy that's been won 2 vacant titles and been
Right.
stripped
Okay.
for not defending.
So two out of the 3 people that we just discussed didn't get good fights under Eddie Hearn.
What about when Andre had the Charlo fight and then tried to come out his deal to sign with Rock Nation?
Right. You talking about something that didn't happen? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Aye, so like fucking Andre was his own fucking worst enemy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I like you though, cause I'm the biggest Boots fans up here. I'm the biggest Boots fan up here, and you just said Boots got good fights. You the first person I heard say that. I appreciate that.
Well, I said Eddie got me 2 best fights, and Virgil and one's not happened yet. Another one with Stanley Onas.
Right. That's what I'm getting.
Better fight before that.
So
Sergei
if you
or
feel
something.
like that, so how do you disagree with me saying that Eddie don't give people fights? If we just clearly went through it, we just clearly. Hey, look, the 2 biggest fights we just talked about.
Career? When did he sign with
Say
Eddie?
again?
How many
Which
fights
one?
did he have before he signed with Eddie?
You talking about Boots
29?
now?
Boots, yeah, say Boots, 29, 30.
It's 26. When did he sign with Eddie? I guess 24.
Yeah. So maybe had like 29 fights against maybe a Sergei Lipnitz, and that's probably about it. But
Yeah,
Eddie's not
but you
getting
know he
many fights.
he didn't fight in amateurs for a long time, so he got a lot of fights pro. He practiced in the pros, so that's why he got so many fights. But yeah,
Would you say Eddie's got him his best opponents when he's been with Eddie?
I would say that Stanionis is probably his best opponent. And yep, and that was a PBC and Eddie, right? You couldn't mess that up. So yes, I would agree with you that Eddie got him the best fight that he got on his resume. Yeah, for sure. And we also agreed on the fact that he didn't do shit with Andrade and he didn't do shit with Jaleel Hackett, right? So
Jaleel Hackett's not done shit with anybody.
He only been with Eddie and well, now he was with he with PBC first.
Who?
Hackett.
Jaleel? Nah. Eddie signed him out
So
fucking now.
he was with Eddie from the jump. So he only been with Eddie and Zuffa.
What's that, sorry?
That's it.
He's in Zuffa now, yeah. He's in Zuffa now. He was fighting in somebody's garage before that.
Say it again.
He was fighting in somebody's garage before that.
He tried
to handpick the Puerto Rican who'd been off for 2 years and then got beat off of him. And then after that, he fought a guy from like Venezuela or something. It was like fucking 3-18 in his last fucking fights. In fact, Jaleel Hackett's only faced 2 people with winning records. You can get as much people as you want and put them in. If they didn't want to sign to fight, then if Jaleel doesn't want to fight, then that's on him. It's kind of the same with Blair Cobbs. He gets a pass as well, but he's getting fights over here and pulling out them on the day of the fights, and he's out his contract with Don King. So why is he not fighting?
Jaleel Hackett.
Blair and even Jaleel. Jaleel was too busy.
Wait. So you talking about Blair Cobb now? Okay, I was like, what? I was lost. Okay, got you.
Apparently OTB said Hackett's trash. I'm with Mick.
Oh yeah, he's crap.
Yeah, man, everybody hard on Hackett, man. They hard on him.
He's a good kid, but doesn't take his craft serious because he never got better. I'm not even.
Yeah, I like. That's a random ass fighter though, Mick, that you just picked out. That's why I was like, damn, that's a random ass fighter.
Do you know how much money Eddie put into him though?
But now though. Now I do know how much I do know how much money Eddie put in him, and he didn't do shit with him.
Nah, see, but I'm saying, T, like Mick may be the damn Irish, like.
Nah, that's like, hey, that's just like me saying, hey, Pop, that's just like me saying, man, I don't fuck with Jazzy Dickens. Motherfucker be like, what? Motherfucker be like,
he'll get packed up this weekend, Jazza.
Motherfucker be like, what? They were random in hell, T.
Jazza will get packed up this weekend.
I think so too. Hey, I just gave y'all a fight pick right there. Me and Mick said Jazza getting packed up. I said Jazza getting packed up a long time ago. But I will say this. Though. I do think Jazza gonna have a good about 4-5 rounds though.
Possibly. It depends if he quits, because he usually quits in the kind of fights after 2 or
When
3
I say
rounds, doesn't he?
good, I mean I think I think early he gonna start out strong, but then eventually he gonna realize that I just can't fuck with this dude, and then it's gonna go downhill from there.
T, he said, man.
Nah, bro, I told you, bro.
He's
I
telling the
told
truth, man.
I told you a long time ago, bro. He gonna get beat. Pop. What I say? That was like what? Like 2 months ago? A month ago?
Yeah, you said he gonna get shit beat down his leg.
He gonna
Like,
get
he was.
finna get.
That's why I didn't get right. Oh, Shocky, why did he not try and fight him once the Satsumi fight got cancelled on the Riyadh season card, the Samurai card? The Shocky could have fucking unified with him against Jazza, because he
Shot.
was promoted before that, yeah? Because it's at
Do
130.
you think Jazza wanted to fight Chop?
Jazz hasn't even got a promoter or nothing, a manager or nothing. He's all himself, so if Top Rank went to him with
Okay,
money,
my bad.
decent money.
You right. You right. My bad. Different angle. You right. Different angle.
And like,
I
then he
told
could have
Pop this
fought
too. I
Navarrete or
don't think
Nunes, eh?
they pushing Shock properly. So I agree with you. I don't think that I ain't gonna fight you on that. My bad. I almost did a Rashad McCants, but I ain't gonna fight you on that because I don't think they pushing. I don't think they pushing Oshaka in the right direction. Because why the fuck are you fighting Raymond Ford? Why you not unifying? I said the same thing you said. So you're right, my brother. My bad.
And
Go
then
ahead,
they've made Navarrete the day he's going to have to fight Suarez again. So they ordered that today, so they'll not even get to unify against him as such. But Jazza got fucking knocked the fuck out by Regando at 118. We're talking this is 130. He got beat up by Kid Galahad a few times as well, who's a small 126 fighter.
That boy about to get beat the fuck up, man.
I've got Kikachi.
Hey, yo.
What's up,
to the
CJ?
panel, man?
What's good,
What's going on,
CJ?
Jay?
What's good?
Hey, CJ,
I've been
first, man. I ain't heard you in a minute, bro. What's good?
CJ, you got CJ, you got Jazza Dickens, don't it? No, I'm just playing.
No. Okay, first of all, Smoke, I know it's a backhanded shout out. And let me first of all say, obviously, I've been busy, but
no, it's not. No, it's not, bro. It's
you
not,
see how I haven't gone live in like 2 weeks myself, so obviously it ain't. Yeah. But okay.
You know I'm upset with you because you ain't went live.
Hey, man.
Say, man.
You go on these East Coast times, not quite as convenient for me.
CJ,
you understand it's still business hours out here on the West Coast, right? You understand this?
CJ, you said, hey, man. T said,
say, man.
We already know who you is and what you nigga. We be watching.
All right, man.
So you need to be going live. That's what I'm telling you.
I do. Hey, you're not lying. You're not lying. I need to get back on it, most definitely. Okay, you putting a little like air up under my wings. Yeah, I'm gonna fly higher. I feel you, champ.
Over here on BB&B.
Let's go, man. Let's go. So I heard somebody earlier. I don't know if it was Crush or T say that. We don't need to be worried about Oster and all this bullshit. Man, let me say it like this. And I'm out here around these kids. I got to watch my language. But no, let me be concise and watch my language. Y'all are tripping. How is that a thing that we can't expect a good fight? That's all I want.
That was Yoda. Don't be telling folks that was me.
I'm out of pocket for wanting a good, clean fight. No PEDs. That's okay. That's out of bounds. All right, cool. So I don't know who said it, but you wrong, man. You talking about excuses.
I just told you.
PED. Yo, go ahead. So it was you.
I just told you who said it. That was Yoda.
Okay.
That was Yoda. Don't be telling people I said on up with PEDs.
No, I'm not trying to get on anyone's helmet that don't deserve it, but I hate the hypocrisy. Like, if it don't matter, then what's the reason for the rematch? And why don't we just legalize all PEDs if it don't matter? Y'all can't have it both ways. And I'm gonna die on that hill. If PEDs don't matter, make them all legal, and we done. We good, right? It's an even playing field. Everybody cheat. Brain concussions, brain damage, knock everybody's heads off. You know, all that. Anyway, I just had to get that off my chest.
Right, like the old days, right?
No, I don't agree with it. Obviously, I don't agree with it. I'm being facetious, but man, see, I got so heated about that. Y'all were just talking about Hackett. Correct? And yeah, that is a random one to pull out the cuts to make your point, Mick. I got it.
Yeah, right. Mink just rambling when on Hackett. I like, damn. That was random.
No, man, but okay, I'm gonna intersperse with what I've been hearing because I've been working, I've been in the live, and back and forth. So I also heard something about, and granted, I'm gonna say it, restate it for the record. Even being from the Bay, I'm not a Haney fan, so don't put that jacket on me. But I will say, aside from the cheating, somebody was saying that he needed to stop Norman. Oh, shout out Mick. That was Mick. I remember that one. He should have been expected to stop someone who's never been stopped. Now you can argue about the degree of competition, or the level of competition rather, that Norman had been exposed to thus far. But I don't understand. Like, people get real unreasonable. Like, I think if you don't like a certain fighter, you're just gonna raise the bar and say, "Oh, well, yeah, he did. Jairo Pataya did this, but I thought he was gonna get Glanton out of there in 6 rounds." Like, come on, man. Let's admire the performance for what it is and take it and keep
what I
moving.
said though. I says to be the face of boxing, he's got to do more than what he's doing, throwing 5 punches around.
Well, who said that was his objective?
You know what?
But that's what we were talking about. The face of boxing.
I don't even want you to respond. You know what, CJ? I don't appreciate you jumping up here and making T's motherfucking point. I don't be true honest with you like that.
Hey, real recognize real.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's me and Mick versus, like, so, all right, you know what? Nope.
Let's even it out. Yeah, y'all know I'm right. You know I'm right. That's why you met.
I don't know nothing. I ain't even said that. I'm drinking brown liquor. I don't even know what you talking about.
That nigga said it was me, Mick. That nigga said.
Me and Mick versus. Nah.
He was like we had him.
Thought you had him pinned down.
And so all that means is, so listen, and the worst part is that when somebody feel like they ain't winning or they need some help, well, Crush, how you feel about that? Nah, you don't even know. You don't even know what you're gonna get with that. So I'm like, nah. We not. So all right, so about this, CJ. Let's take the a little bit of the personal bit out of it. Devin Ryan in September.
Okay. So across the board, assuming it's a clean fight, you want the actual boxing analysis.
Unification minimum. Unification. Damn,
that's music to my ears. You know what I mean? I don't think Ryan deserved to get a title shot after he just lost one, but that's beside the point. We are where we are. We are where we are now, right? I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna give you a actual boxing breakdown in the ring. Okay. No PEDs. I'm gonna assume for argument's sake. I think Devin, people are going to be pissed at him, but he's going to be way more cautious. I think it was T that made this point earlier when he went out there and tried to thug it out. And that's why he got crapped on the most. Again, I'm trying to censor my language. You know what I want to say. That's when people were really, degrading him for a performance. So
tell him,
I think
CJ.
he's going to be way more. I'll put a bow on it. I think he's going to be way more.
Nah, don't put a bow on it. Take long as you want.
Okay, put the gumbo in the pot. Okay, we got the shrimp. I threw the crab in there. Obviously, before then, boil the rice last because that don't take too long. But anyway, yeah, man, I hear what you're saying. So he's going to be way more reserved. People are going to criticize him. But the objective, and someone said this earlier in slightly different words, the objective of a boxing match is to win the fight, not to show out or be the face, quote unquote, face of boxing, that ambiguous, nebulous term that you can't really quantify. You can't wrap your arms around it, but you can wrap your arms around the W. That's one more in the win column. And I think he's going to be decidedly committed no matter how y'all analyze the performance. Say, when it was a clean fight and we did it, head up, I got my win back. You know what I mean? In wrestling, the baby face, even if he gets cheated in one match and the heel gets the title, the bad guy gets the title, you know what I'm talking about? The baby face will prevail in the end. The good guy has to win. Send the crowd home happy, and that's where I'm at with it. Y'all got it.
All right, so let me say this real quick. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna say this right. If y'all feel like listen, this is my channel, but this show is not completely mine. So if T say nah, you ain't gotta put a bow on it real quick, CJ.
I was being the asshole because he was on my side. That's all.
Yeah, because I was backing up his point. I get it.
I was being the asshole because he on my side.
I gotta fall back, because ball boxing and blunt, and it's just 3-3. So and I definitely can't. I gotta be like, man, shit. One of the, you know what I'm saying, man. One of the.
Let's bring up the question that everybody. Let's bring up the question that everybody was asking this shit. We talking about the September fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, what's the question?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Do we trust? I muted myself. Do we trust Ryan Garcia to even make it to this goddamn fight? You know what I mean?
Negative. Negative. You know I don't. Fuck him. Negative.
Uh,
My bad.
I think it was you that said.
I don't.
I ain't gonna even think that far on it, that too deep. I ain't gonna do that to that man until that man show me that he ain't showing up. And I don't even like it, but I ain't gonna do that to him. Yeah, I ain't gonna, hold him accountable for some other shit that he did. I ain't with that. But I'm not knocking nobody for doing it. But until he show me otherwise, I ain't gonna knock him for it. But if he's smart, he'll go ahead and take this fight. I don't see why I'm taking it. Win or lose, that's what we really want to see. Was it really the other shit that some of us believe and some of us don't believe? Could he have his number? Could have been just a bad night, a bad plan for Devin Haney. So he'd be stupid not to show up for this fight. This dude can't afford to do no more goofy shit. Let me make that clear if nobody don't understand that already. I don't give a fuck how comfortable he looks. They not going for motherfuckers fucking up the money. They trying to get to the money and get these guys these fights and finally give us some matchups that we can say, okay, this is a logical matchup for as percentage wise, because there's a lot of, guys getting in there that don't belong in the ring with guys. We seeing a whole lot of 70, 30, 80, 20 matches and beyond. We want to see some 50-50 shit and some 50-50-ish light. This is a fight. These are two young men who are very familiar with each other. They split in the amateurs. Okay. What took
Yeah.
place the other time, I ain't going for it. That happened. It ain't nothing nobody can do about it, no matter what they think took place and why it took place. You can't erase what the fuck you saw. Fuck the excuses. That's why this fight is important for Devin Haney. This is the guy that a lot of his fans, no matter what level of fan of Devin Haney they are, because some of them not true Devin Haney fans, and some of them just worshippers, aka pickle ballers. And then we got some real down to earth fans. But
Man, put a bow on it.
no, I just broke it down 3 different ways, bro. If you was paying attention.
I'm
So
just messing with. I'm messing with you. Well,
Hey, don't need for you to be trying to rob me up, Rich man. You all right? I ain't gonna go there, Rich. I'm trying to say that for a little later because I know I'm gonna run into somebody somewhere else that's gonna be asking for the ass whipping. Me and you, all right?
I'm gonna say that for a little later.
Yeah, but I think his fans should want that. They should want that, especially if they confident in fucking Dev. They should want it. And then no matter, after that, go clean shit the fuck up. That's what he's known for. This is the impression that he put on his fans and people who
The
just like
devil,
boxing.
the devil ain't the way, Yoda.
Huh?
The devil ain't the way.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So, I think the young man can do it, but me thinking is not knowing. So that's why we want to see these guys get in the ring so we could know. I'm tired of a fucking eye test and some fantasy hours and wet dream shit. Motherfuckers keep talking about they the best. You ain't the best shit. You ain't beat the best. You ain't beat the best of the best. I don't want to hear that shit. You got fighters who really want to show it, and then you got guys that's bullshitting that just want to talk it just because it's the right thing to say. And that's just what it is. And I see Dev, he always been a guy that been trying to get in there with those guys, no matter what he got in there in the ring with, whatever. He's one of the guys that always been trying to get in there with these guys. So I think this is a fight that should happen. It's the biggest fight that I want right now, and that should happen out of all fights that should happen. And I think he could win the fight. So let's see what happens, man.
Like Ryan, for me, I didn't even watch the first fight live because Ryan Garcia is basically going through a mental breakdown 3 or 4 weeks before the fight, completely and
Bro,
utterly gone, not even on this planet. And I actually thought the fight should have been cancelled before that. And see, when I got up in the morning and I looked at my phone and it said Ryan Garcia beats Devin Haney, I was like, holy shit, how the fuck did that happen?
Now,
How the fuck did that happen?
on every big fight, I was never gonna miss that again because the last time that happened to me, where I had to check my phone because you know what I'm saying, it was COVID, and dude was asking me, he was like, yo, who gonna win between Andy Ruiz and Joshua? I said, man, Joshua gonna kill the little fat dude, man. That dude's a replacement. On the way back from Connecticut, he said, hey man, he said, Andy Cruz not. I said, get the
alligator arms got in there and toot that ass, right?
He said alligator arms. Hey, you ain't lying though.
Oh,
That
yeah, I
nigga
saw
so
that
swing.
one.
He swing fast with them short ass arms. That's the right name for him too.
I definitely like I've never missed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm definitely gonna know what happened. If I ain't watched the fight, I'm definitely listening to it. So this fight right here, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Tell me a better matchup, better history, better story right now in boxing with active fighters. Maybe one that you can name, and they're gonna, and that's on the show. Go ahead.
I was gonna try to get you, but you said active. You fucked me up with active. You fucked me up with that one. Never mind. Go ahead.
Active. I don't
Why
think
is
there
that?
is none.
Yeah, you fucked me up with that one. Yeah, that's the one you fucked me up. Maybe Virgil and Boots.
What were you gonna reach for if he didn't say active? I'm just curious. What were you gonna say if he didn't say active?
Maybe.
Right.
Floyd and Zab came to my mind first.
Right.
But then we could have went. Then we could have went Ali.
Okay.
Then we could have went Ali and Joe Frazier. Right. If we go old school.
You said it. If it ain't Ryan and Devin, we definitely
couldn't tank.
It's probably Boost Virgil. It's probably Boost Virgil if we going active. If it's not Ryan and Devin, yeah.
I was thinking about that when that ran through my mind, but you only have the history, right? You have the history, the backstory, the first fight, all the controversy. So even though I don't like it right now, I would say it would be a fight.
I give you another one. I give you another one. I throw a wrench in there. Right. Hold on. Devin and Tank.
Yeah, that's a good rank.
Yeah, unrealistic now because Tank is a little dude. He's
right. But just yeah, right. I know that's why I said range. But you know.
Tyson Fury and Joshua.
I
could see that one.
Yeah,
I don't know why they haven't fought yet.
They don't really. I mean, yeah, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure they spot each other and shit. I'm pretty sure they spot each other.
International, that's a big fight. I'll respect that. I mean, he's over there in the UK. I got
that's up there. That's up there for that's up there. That's up there. Yeah, that's up there.
That don't to me, that don't top this Devin Ryan rematch. Especially both of them.
Yeah. I get what you're saying though. Realistically, right now, active fight, that's probably it.
I don't see any. I'm not going to even try to see here.
The only one I can see, bro, is Boots Virgil.
Yeah, Boots and Virgil, pretty close. That's pretty close.
That's it.
And I would say, I ain't gonna do no reaching, bro. I ain't gonna even try to create.
Canelo and Benavidez, bigger.
Yeah, too late.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah, it don't really matter no more. Canelo already got beat up by Bud.
Yeah, got beat up by Bud. Got touched up by Bibble.
And what? 32 pounds apart now.
Yeah. Canelo really already solidified to me in my eyes at this point. He could lose every fight. It don't even matter. He solidified to me already.
He can.
Solidified in what regard?
As who he is, as one of the best.
Hey,
Canelo top 20.
On some real
top
shit.
20.
All
top 25.
Time?
Hell yeah. Top 25.
Anyway, Nakatani's much bigger as well.
But look at his resume and look at, the accomplishments he stacked up. Look at who he fought, bro. He didn't fight no scrubs, bro, especially over the totality after you add B-Vol and all them shits in there. B-Vol and you forget about fucking Trout and Laura and all them niggas and shit back in the day. He got like 2 careers.
Well, yeah, I don't. But just I have to lay out my top 50, but he'd be somewhere in there. I don't know about top 20.
Miguel Cotto, bro.
Well, hey, let me say this. I'll say this. AT, real quick. I'm gonna switch it on. Like,
don't be trying to take away Bud win, bro. But don't be trying to take away.
I'm the last one to
Canelo
do
still that nigga, bro. Canelo still one of the best, but he top 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick with President GM and boxing. So before I forget, on their tank card, right? Fighting Cruz, right? Remember we were just having this conversation about how boxing needs Jamal Charlo back, right?
Yeah.
Can that Jamal Charlo versus Caleb Plant be the co-main? Since we're talking about history right there.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Co-main for what? Co-main for what? Ooh, that'd be a nasty co-main for anything, by the way. But
For the tank.
What card you talking about?
For the tank, Isaac Cruz.
Oh, you
no putting a pig down.
But Charlo like Tank. Oh wait, it's Jermel that don't like Tank, right? I don't think Miles give a fuck. Yeah, it could though. Yeah, it's Mel.
Just me coming to you with like nigga, you better bring me some shit.
I mean, yeah, it could. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Cause
Yeah.
Miles don't got nothing against Tank. It's Mel that don't like Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work. I actually think Miles he was on Miles card before, back in the day.
If I bring you that,
Tank was on one of Miles card.
Like, we gotta come to
so
the
that'd
table.
be cool. That'd be a cool little 360 right there. Yeah. Make this happen.
I'm coming to the table with this one. Hey man, listen. I think we need.
That's a main event though, Pop. I think that's a main event. I think they're gonna sell it as a main event. Right, it'd be a nasty co-main, but I think for them, for PBC, for Prime, that's most definitely a pay-per-view.
I would think we want to make a splash real quick because like I'm hearing on other capacities that they think we dead. We just holding companies and we bringing out talent or we can't make no fight. So definitely, can anybody else help me with the main undercard with that? Because we got Tank Cruz. I'm trying to throw Charlo and Plant up there.
For Tank Cruz, dang, I know.
Anybody else got two fights?
Well, let me weigh in on that possible Charlo Plant.
It's gonna be
I don't
they
think
trying to
Homie
get
is
Roach
coming off the couch.
and Zapata. Roach and Zapata gonna be the co-main for Tank and Cruz. Pop.
That ain't spicy enough. I like
now it makes sense though. You gotta think that's the thing. Like that's the saga. That's the Tank shit. Like that's Tank. That's that's the Tank. You know what I'm saying? Thing. And it's gonna be for a title.
I understand what you're saying from a narrative standpoint. I get you. I'm with you. But I wanted to speak real quick on Pop bringing up Charlo and Plant. I don't think dude's gonna hop off the couch after this much inactivity for a Plant.
He ain't been on the couch.
It'd be cool.
He fought last year and he back with Ronnie Shields. See,
and he slapped the shit out. People go remember that. Hey, that's the white boy that slapped the shit out of him. I remember that. Don't they gonna say? Now don't they gonna say? That's the white boy that slapped the shit out of him. I remember that.
See, my fault, because I know that I know you know, but just letting you know, I know that you know that I know. I ain't just saying that. Like 10 days ago, they just put out a clip of him and Ronnie Shields getting busy, and he looked good in a motherfucker.
That fight gonna happen, my brother. That fight gonna happen. Jamal said, "I want that fight rather than Caleb win or lose." He said, "I don't care if Caleb lose." He said, "I want that one." That's the one he wants.
Listen, I know it's only, you're hitting the mix and everything, but compared to the Jamal we've been seeing and the Jamal, I don't know if y'all seen it, but the Jamal that was hitting the mix with Shields 10 days ago, if that was literally 10, 11 days ago, Caleb got a motherfucking problem.
At this point, Jamal fight once a year anyway, right? So he right on schedule, I would think, right?
Somewhere for
so
maybe
so back to what I said. Can y'all give me two other fights right now?
I could give you one. I can give you one. If so Pitbull's got the interim 140 belt for the WBC, yeah. Albert Puello's mandatory for Dalton Smith. Puello's a PBC fighter. That goes to post bids. That could go in there. Tanking the winner.
He's already locked in the fight, Dalton Smith.
Exactly, yeah. So if they win the post bid PBC, they could go in there. The winner fights Tank for full, but Tank gets the full belt next.
You think that's a bigger fight?
Well,
bigger fight.
If Puello wins, Puello and Tank.
No. So T, we got our main card right there. We got.
You looking for fights to put on the card?
On the card, yeah.
We got Dalton Smith.
Okay, hell yeah. Because Puerto is PBC, right? Yeah, hell yeah. But
I like
Dalton. You think?
We can argue.
Eddie, you think Eddie go put Dalton on that PBC card for that fight though? That's probably a fight Eddie will want.
Got a choice right now.
Well, got a post bid, but
that's a main event. Y'all got to think that's a main event for Eddie Hearn, bro.
But so was Matthias, and he lost that post bid as well.
That is an Eddie Hearn main event fight, bro.
but he lost the first bid as well for Matthias. That was a main
No, I'm
event
with
fight
you.
as
I'm with
well.
you. It's a great co-main, but
Yeah,
some of
I
these
can see what
fights,
you're saying,
some of
T.
these fights probably gonna be sold on paper. You can sell Caleb playing Jamal Crawford. I said Jamal Crawford and Jamal Charlo for goddamn $59.99. You know what I'm saying? And you can sell, and they most definitely gonna sell Dalton Smith and Albert Pujols for fucking $75 or higher, 75 to 89.
See, that's the issue you have there is PBC put
But
on about
actually, they're
5
on
cards last
subscription,
year.
right? They're on
You're
subscription,
talking
so
about 8 different cards already, and like, and what did they put on 5? They put on 5 last year and struggled at that. Like, how many can they
PBC,
actually put on? Yeah.
man, PBC is going to put PBC like we be saying they struggling, right? Man, PBC go put them fights on them, just go do what they do, and they go collect that shit at the end of the year type shit. You know what I mean? But they ain't
all I'm
at this
saying
point.
is that, but no, all I'm saying is that they talking about PBC about to put on something that they never done. They're gonna put on 2 pay-per-views inside of a month. So you know they're gonna show up and show out. Like, okay, so all right, we don't get Dalton Smith and Julio.
Now I'm telling y'all, Roach and Zapata probably gonna be on that card.
That's what I'm saying. I got Roach Zepeda, I got
Uh-huh.
Charlo, Plant, Tank, and what's it called, the
Ooh.
main. So give me the fight that kick
If,
off.
bruh, if PBC do that, bro, they ain't gonna do another fucking card till September. And you know I fuck with the PBC.
You
know I
can't
fuck with the
Word
PBC.
up.
you got David.
They're not gonna do
David
another card till September, bro.
You got David that same month.
David.
You got David that same month that you're trying to bring.
Hey, champ. I spread that shit out. Excuse me. I spread it out.
Nah, I ain't got time.
Yeah, it's not a good business model.
No,
because the people. Yo. Hold on. Can I respond real quick? As Smokey so eloquently said on Friday, ninjas are broke these days. So putting 2 pay-per-views inside of 1 month is a bad business strategy. That's all.
It's not. It's not time when niggas is broke. You already know what niggas is doing. I ain't even gonna say. You seen the memes. It's still tax season. Niggas can afford to watch these fights.
I just stepped on.
You're a fool. Okay.
So what I'm saying is that we need one more fight.
Looking at me crazy though, like nigga.
That's at least decent or something that's gonna kick it off. That you're gonna be like, you know, because like, bro, after the prelims and all of that, bro, like, you know, after the like, listen, I work at a restaurant. Where the restaurant I work at, there's 20 different restaurants in that restaurant. So, bro, during football season and football, UFC, boxing, basketball, bro, listen, when you just like, you talking about the area I live in, these people, not just white, these people have 3-4 different TVs on at a time, bro, watching. Like, they got man caves and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, the wings, lemon pepper, buffalo, sweet and spicy, honey, all like honey barbecue, all of that, steaks, Chinese food, all the wraps, all of that, bro. Like, listen, I know you ain't trying to you ain't trying to cook nothing, bro. You trying to just watch it because there's so much stuff going on at a time. So if you a card that make you feel like you was back in the 80s or 90s, like a Don King card, you're gonna rock with it. That's why I'm asking for one more fight that'll be something that'll bring this like this tank card, because like this your coming back party. And no matter what you say, you still trying to show Amazon Prime that, hey, yo, listen, you really need to be giving us a budget, like, you know what I'm saying? The same way Paramount or whoever just gave UFC that shit. Like, yo, we got the same shit. They using our fighters. They're using our motto.
I don't think anybody's going to give our budget again after what happened the last time.
We just spitballing.
Hey, man.
Right? You're right, man.
Business is dynamic. If they show higher buy rates, it's possible. I mean, they're not on that track right now. I agree with you there, but it's not out of the question. You know, that's why Smoke is trying to stack these cards. So I'm
definitely stacking. Like, I'm still asking. One fight that's gonna be like, okay, I'm like, because the 3 fights that we already got on the main card,
Is Kid Schofield with him with PBC, no?
Nah, he's with De La Hoya. But I would definitely try to, like, okay, let's say Oscar wants to do business because he said he ain't got no problem with Al and all of that. Let's put Schofield and Lucas Body on that card as the
Under
first
the belt.
fight, with the belt, with the whatever recess belt that's for Tank.
Yeah.
Or let's put that on the code. Let's put that as the first fight of the main event card. We can talk about the prelims later. Let's go.
I hope Schofield still has some leverage in the game.
Hold on,
he did himself bad last year.
Wait, you know what? I tell you what, I take that back. Take that back. Let's put Schofield as the main event of the prelims, and let me get a David Morrell fight. Let's go. You ain't fought in a minute, motherfucker. Let's go.
Y'all with
Morell's
Morrell?
about to get packed up in about 3 weeks if we kill him Smith.
Don't
Morell's
care.
fighting here.
Put that fight on the card. Let's put that fight on the card as the first fight of the damn main event card, and we get packed up. We get packed the fuck up, Mick. We don't care. I'm trying to stack the card.
Eddie's already won that first class. It's in Liverpool.
Oh man, well, Eddie said he ain't got no problem working with everybody neither, except for the Turk. So you might as well
bullshit.
Put that over there.
18th of April in Liverpool. It's already booked, and Thundercard is done.
So then we back.
What's the date?
I said before that.
18th of April.
Okay. Just over a month.
So we back to the fight. We back to the fight that was before that then. But you need a fight to stack these cards up. Like everybody ain't gonna be wanting to see a bunch of motherfuckers they don't know and they're swinging and punching like that's not what.
But Deontay still work with him. Because Deontay and Chisora might be for the 6th belt, one of the IBF belts. Because they're going to strip
Yo,
him.
I'm laughing, but that's actually realistic.
It is.
Wow. Okay.
They want to push for to get sanctioned for it. Because
technically, you know what? And I'm spitballing, and it probably ain't real, but whoever they got, they're gonna try to put the IBF belt on at 160. I think Jamel should be like, whoever y'all trying to put that on, let me fight him.
Yeah.
Real talk.
I think Jamel and Tony gonna fight again. It ain't official.
That's spicy.
It ain't official no shit. It ain't official no shit like that, but I'm hearing that they might run it back.
I wouldn't be shocked if Yo-Yo's a PBC fighter, isn't he? Yo-Yo Hernandez. He's a PBC fighter fighting Fondora's card. So I think he's actually he's with PBC, yeah.
I think he is. Yeah, because he with the Cubans. Yeah, you're right.
He's waiting on.
I know he's with Bermudez. I didn't know about PBC. I'll take your word for it. Okay.
Yeah, he's with PBC, and I think he's like rated 1 or 2, so he could fight for that vacant belt. But he was supposed to fight a guy. He wanted to say Woods was the guy's name, and the guy pulled out, an American guy. He was supposed to fight him for the interim WBA.
I know who you're talking about.
Jahar or something here.
Yeah, Jahar Tucker. Yeah, Jahar Tucker.
That's the one. Yeah. And he pulled out, so.
Well, Jihad is ranked though. Jihad is ranked though. T, he finally ranked. T, I don't know if you saw it. He finally ranked at 160.
Hey, that's thin as hell though. What does that say? What does that say about 160? More than it says about him.
No. Like, well, first of all, Jihad is 140 pounder that is at 160 now. Like, he didn't bullshit and try to kill himself to make weight. He fought where he was comfortable at. That's a difference when it comes down to pound-for-pound fight. It's like, he's not in the pound-for-pound top rankings, but he's a pound-for-pound fighter. He didn't try to kill himself.
I don't know why he did that fight. Well, he wanted more money, but for an interim WBA shot.
Yeah, he wanted more money for a fight. And when the shit fell through, that's when he ended up. I mean, everybody make bad business. I was talking about this shit earlier. You live and you learn. For real. You live and you learn. Like, he probably should have took what they was offering him went in there, whooped homeboy ass. Like that's the thing that I think that's mentioned in boxing. Like everybody's favorite fighter, or who everybody model who they trying to build off of is Floyd shit, right? Y'all keep trying to build off money made. Pretty boy Floyd took a lot of pay cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you motherfuckers don't want to damn deal with. Pretty boy Floyd took a lot of pay cuts. A whole lot, like the Arturo Gotti fight almost never happened. We almost never seen that massacre to show how he was.
Tell him about the De La Hoya pay cut, bro. You would have thought this shit was a joke.
Right.
You would think I'm joking. That man got paid like 13% or some shit like that.
I mean,
it was almost that bad for real.
The number, like this how much money he made off of a shitty deal. He made so much money that he said, "I'll never be in B-side again," because if I got this, what the fuck did Oscar get?
Oscar was his promoter as well, wasn't he? At that time, and the next
fight,
fight,
you could Google it, bro. Floyd, I think Floyd got like less than 20% for real. Like I'm not, he got like less than 20%.
But he made more than 20 mil.
Right, exactly.
Crazy shit that if I made 20, 30, whatever I made, Oscar had to make like what the fuck did Oscar make? I'm never being B-side again, ever. And I don't have to, because I just beat the golden boy.
Beat the face of boxing.
Oscar! Crush, am I alive, Crush?
Yeah,
he's a bad motherfucker, man. He was a bad motherfucker.
He's put Floyd in that big position of the face of boxing, but then he's actually turned up to his
Guess who they want Ryan to be so bad?
Yeah.
The real deal.
I'm sure I didn't see. I didn't see many Americans at Floyd's next fight.
Bro, listen. I used to watch when that old white man Johnny Red Curry used to call out all the Bulls niggas, bro. I know when they yell your name a certain way and it hit, it's different, bro. Goosebumps, chills up your spine type shit. Like that's like you know what I'm saying? Like when your mama call you by all 3, 4 of your names. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's the same type, bro. Like it's just something. Oh, it's either something good or you done fucked up. Real talk. When your mama call you by all your names, shit. Whether she was living or she done passed on, when she called you by all your names, you knew you had to deal with something. It is what it is, and that's what it's like when they calling you when Michael Buffer is yelling your name out. You the main event. Cause he getting $1 million as soon as he finished. Cha-ching! Right in the account. So come on, man. When he say your name, you better make sure you have your shit laid out. It's like it is, and you got to make sure that you go in there and make your name. See, these young motherfuckers ain't making their name. They bullshit. In my humble opinion. That's just me. It is what it is.
You say bullshit and pop?
Man, a lot of these young niggas, bro, like some of these interesting things. You feel me? Like, if you doing all of this, bro, you got to go out there and get, if not a knockout, or a masterful performance. Let me get a couple of knockdowns. Let me know that you is in complete control of this fight, and you was in the fire when you did it. That's where your legacy is built. You guys trying to fight like Floyd without being a pretty boy, I don't fucking respect it. I don't. I really, really don't. And it's a certain few that's trying to compare themselves like they did it. No, you didn't. And you ain't fight the level of
But
competition of a lot of fighters.
it's a reason Floyd switched his style up too. It wasn't just because he fucked his hands up.
But see, T, what's even worse, they know that and still trying to act like, oh well, Floyd, like stop it, nigga. Your hands don't hurt like that yet. Get your wins in, get your knockouts in, get your tough fights in. Like, bro, the Tony Pep nigga that Floyd fought, like, I don't care what Floyd said. That was one of his toughest fights because homie was like 6'3", 6'4", 126, 130 pounds. You imagine trying to beat that nigga?
I did some homework, Pop, to what you just said, bro. Floyd was the smaller guy, bro, in like 80% of his fights, bro. Like, he was the smaller dude in most of those fights, especially the ones at the highest level and shit. Like, I was like, bro, he was smaller than everybody he fought, and he made that shit look like, you know what I mean? It was crazy how he took away them folks' advantages like that. Like, how he was so good at taking away everybody's advantages and shit.
Because he believed in himself. So a lot of these guys that be talking like, I like Floyd, whenever like, yo, stop comparing yourself to that dude. Just because he talked to you don't mean you can compare
Floyd
yourself.
had the thing about Floyd offense was just as good as his defense. It's just when he choose to use that shit.
Floyd was definitely like absolutely super on the autism spectrum, where like obviously he had the struggle feeding because he didn't go to school, but when he had to figure out a problem, that problem is in front of him, he always found a solution. It was like he was always calculating what they were going to do, and he made adjustments that they couldn't do, and people couldn't figure him out. And anybody that gave him any kind of trouble, he made that adjustment and nullified them, absolutely nullified them, and he always found a way.
So,
and Floyd will fight like 4 different fight styles in one fight because he will start off on the outside being defensive and shit, but eventually, if you watch him, that 4th, 5th round, he in the pocket, he shoot, and then he back outside in that 7, 8, and then the 9th, 10th, 11th, he throwing straight counter rights all night. He counter riding your ass to the bell ring. And that's how he go beat. And that's how he go beat you. And that's how he go beat you.
You fuck around, get knocked out, you get knocked out. But like, he got a game plan that he gonna stick to.
He got 4 different, bro. He fight. He break that shit down to 4 quarters like a fucking basketball game.
Like
4
a basketball game.
4. You know what I mean?
Word up.
I'm gonna fight you this way for 4 rounds, this way for 4 rounds, that way for 4 rounds.
Sorry, y'all. Like y'all, if you didn't know, like when people be like, why y'all like Floyd? If you a hooper, the way that Floyd fights, he breaks that shit down in the 4 quarters, like a basketball game, and it worked.
We could do 3
for 11 rounds. He bluffed 11 fights.
Y'all want to go 4 quarters? We can do 3 minutes.
I tell people, Floyd bluffed 11 fights into $1 billion. Bluffed it. While he was money made, he bluffed it. His hands were done, but he bluffed all them fights and beat the shit out of everybody. Dealt with the pain. Because he man, if I was making 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 million, 10, 12 million for just when my hands are hurting, I'm making 100, 150, 50, 80, 90 million for this shit. Man, I don't feel nothing. I'm about to beat the shit out of you. I deal with this shit later. I got enough money to go to cryogenesis. You don't. Just being real. So
and he didn't think Al and that were fucking him at the same time though. Yeah. That's it. Like, I love Floyd, but it's like he's going to fight going to Greece to fight kickboxers and shit. Like Floyd's different here, bro, but it's they were robbing his ass.
Y'all think Floyd got a chance to beat Pacquiao? Since you brought that up,
you said who?
Do y'all think Pacquiao got a chance to beat Floyd?
No,
No.
not a chance in hell. On
No.
some Vince McMahon shit. No chance in hell. You got no chance.
I didn't give him a chance.
You don't?
Nah,
Nah.
man. Nah. Like, even in those exhibitions, you see Floyd playing in there, but like he looked way sharper, way younger, way more crisp than Manny. And like, and now you're talking about Floyd got to get serious.
Look how many miles Manny put on the clock after he fought Floyd. Like I'm sure he fought Thurman and all the kind of guys after. Well, sorry, maybe no Thurman, but Ugas and all the kind of guys after that. Like, I Floyd, for me, Floyd beats him. He always beats him. It didn't matter if they fought in 2008, 2028, or fucking 308 BC. He'd have beat him every fucking time. He'd have beat him every time.
Y'all know what? I want to do something real quick, right? Because I got some real boxing analysts up here, right? So in 30 seconds, I think we're gonna go rapid fire because the fights that are coming up, they're good fights, but motherfuckers don't know. So I want to do that real quick.
They try to get fight exactly.
All right, y'all. So Mick, speaking of Jazza Dickens,
no,
he got this fight on Saturday.
Yeah, like
for
Jazza Dickens, it's
I already
great.
gave y'all my Dickens. I already gave you. Y'all knew. I gave y'all that already.
He's a good. Like, it's a good story for Jazza Dickens. I think it's was the for making his debut as a pro to winning the world title or getting the email at that point. Was the longest between the start of his career and becoming that. Like, he bumped into good guys like Riggindog, Kid Galahad, and he was just unsuccessful against the guys. He got a good win against Lee Wood, but like for Dickens, I looked back to see who beat for the belt, and it was the Russian that beat. I can't even remember his name, but beat an American in the Olympic final, maybe in 2020. And that guy had been knocking everybody out, and fucking Jazza Dickens knocked him out in 4 rounds. And I was like, oh, Jazza Dickens looked quite big against him. I don't know if that guy was a midget and it was like he'd been handpicking opponents or whatever, but like Jazza looked quite big in there. But when I think about it,
Mick, it's in Dublin too.
it's like, I think it catches, yeah.
Yeah, you got Mac as the co-main against Pierce O'Leary. Like how do you feel about this fight? How do you feel about this fight card? Because on the same day, you gonna be busy because you got Barboza versus Kenneth Sims. You got Rocha and Joseph Diaz on this card. You got Gabriela Fundora on this card.
Collazo's going to pack up a body.
You got Collazo on this card. Like this weekend about to be hectic because Nonito de Renee fight on Sunday.
I didn't understand why they didn't put Michael Conlon on this card either. He's fighting on the Kakachi card. He's fighting in a couple of weeks' time as well, and that would have made sense to fight the winner. But Kakachi for me is probably the most improved fighter of the last maybe 3-4 years. He's just too good, too big at the weight. I like the American card as well. But we're coming into a good series of boxing here. It's like people like to moan and complain, but there is good fights here to watch.
I mean, come this weekend, if you ain't got nothing like boxing is like this ain't no weekend to just pass up. Come Saturday and Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Like Friday, that's pro box. Yeah. Then you got Jazza Dickens, and he's headlined like you and like that's a major, like Dublin, Ireland is like one of the top 20, you know what I'm saying, 50 major cities in the world. It's not just somewhere to just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like just blow that off. And then the same time, later on that day, you got Barboza versus Kenny Sims, which is a good matchup, but the card with Kalaza, Gabriel Fandora, Rocha versus Diaz, those are all names. And then come Sunday, you got Nonito Donaire in Japan headlining.
Yeah, Kakaki's been on a good run as well. Kakaki's beat Wood Warrington, and his like last fights, Wood Warrington, Cordina. They're all world champions that's been there. That, as you say, Nonito, man, Nonito, when's he ever going to stop fighting? I think he was unlucky the last time to no win the world title. But man, it'd be good if he won one. I think it, like, I think it'll be tough for him. But man, Nonito always kind of proves people wrong.
Man, as long as they keep sending out offers that make sense to him, he's gonna keep pulling up, especially at that weight class.
Yeah, the Barboza card. See if you take the Tio was really good against Barboza, and that kind of fight been stuck in my head how Shakur beat him, and if you're taking away that Tio fight against Barboza, I'd probably be picking Barboza, but I fancy Sims to beat him. I think Sims could beat him, yeah. I think technically he's probably the better fighter and he's a bigger puncher. But it's certainly an interesting card. Calazo a great to watch. It's unfortunate that his other opponents pulled out. That should be a undisputed fight or a 3-belt unification. Fun truck, a guy for Fun Truck's gym's going out fighting him, so that'll be interesting. But Calazo should pack him up.
Well, I'm looking at the cards that'll line up from here to September 19th. It's a lot. It's a lot. Possibly happen. And just in the near future, I mean, we got 10 days from now, we got Carlos Adames versus Austin Williams. And then a week after that, we got Fandora versus Keith Thurman. We got Hernandez. I mean, like that card looking kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. But the same day as Carlos Adames fighting, you got Lester Martinez on Pro Box. That's gonna be free.
Yeah, you'll have that, and then I think even the next game week you've got Moses Atama card as well. Is that the 27th?
Moses is the 28th.
28th. Yeah.
So yeah, it's the same day as the Fandora fight.
So that'll be it. That's a DAZN card.
It's way earlier. Yeah, it's on DAZN way earlier. You got
Jermaine Franklin.
Oh, man, this card pretty weak. I ain't gonna say it's pretty weak, but when it comes to star power, this is pretty much gonna be Moses versus Jermaine. This is a showcase fight for Moses. He gotta prove what it is. After that, the next big fight is with names. Wilder versus Chisora. The next, that's Friday. Oh, let me see. Yeah, Wilder versus Chisora is on the 4th. And wow. Outside of Keyshawn, Kelvin is headlining the card. And then the baby brother Keon is the co-main on the 4th as well.
Yeah. And Glazes is fighting soon as well, don't it? What's his name? He's fighting in Canada, I'm sure. I'm sure that's quite soon as well for the IBF at 168. Glazes versus a Russian.
On that Sunday, Caroline Dubois is headlining the card, fresh off of the ESPN MVP deal in London, an all-female card on that Sunday, right after.
Yeah. Terry Harper, I think she's fighting, if I remember
Yeah.
rightly.
Yeah.
Harper's quite good, but Dubois technically better. That's a women's boxing. I get into it, but I just wish he went back to 2-minute rounds. The 3 minutes is too long for them.
But on that same day, on Sunday, Tim Zoo's fighting. In Australia, he fighting Dennis. I don't even want to mess up homie name. Then you turn around, come Thursday, come that Thursday, you got Iglesias fighting.
Yeah, he's fighting Silvalian or something. I want to see the guy's name is. Silligan. Yeah, that's for the 168 IBF belt. Like I like Iglesias. I think he'll turn out to be the man at 168 for a good while.
But you got Brandon Adams fighting that Saturday.
He's fighting my Irish brother, who I can't no chance of saying his name, Kiva Agagreco.
Yeah, Agagreco. He's fighting him. And then also on that Saturday, you got Conor Ben versus Roja versus Regis on the co-main, and you have Tyson Fury.
Yes, that's on the 11th. Yeah, that's. I don't know if the Conor Ben and Progress fight will go ahead.
It's locked in on Netflix. If I'm Regis Progress, I'm doing everything to get that bag.
I think it's got more to do with the contract that Conor Ben's got, that because Eddie Hearn had matching rights on it, that he got to see the contract and it's got to be done by TKO, and they got knocked back for a promoter's license here. So I think Spencer Brown's going to promote it, and I believe Eddie will probably try and stop it.
It's on Netflix, so after that, the next fight with any kind of juice with it.
Maryland Smith's next again week, no? 18th?
You said
is it 28th maybe for that? No, I should have said 18th.
You got Manny's fighting Provodnikov on the 18th. Alicia Baumgardner is fighting on the 17th. She got Shadeja Green on the undercard as the co-main. That's another MVP event.
On the 17th, you'll also have Nathaniel Collins and Laurenti. That's for the mandatory to fight Shushu. They're rated 1 and 2 by the WBC. Final eliminator.
Also, like you said, on the 18th, Calvin Smith, David Morrell. You got Louis Neary on the 18th fighting.
Is he fighting Casemiro?
Oh my God! On the 25th, like Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. Like that shit is crazy. Lawrence Okoli finally fighting, so everybody can stop wondering who he is. He fighting on the same day as Floyd and Mike Tyson.
Oh man, if you want somebody to be bored to death, he's fighting Tony Yoka, isn't he? Just sit them down in front of the telly, just turn that on, and they'll never wake up again. Because Boring Okoli and Tony Yoka, the two of the most boring guys in the world. I would love, honestly, if you want to put somebody through torture therapy, just make them watch that.
Well, on the same day, you do got Zerdo versus Dave Benavidez and Anyways fighting.
Yeah, 2 pay-per-view cards on the same day. 2 different broadcasters as well, so I'm more interested. But anyway, one's at 1 o'clock for me in the day, and we reserved those at 4 a.m. But I'll watch it. I'll be watching it. But no, that's a good run of cards. Like at least people are fighting a lot more, eh? Plus, Ziff will probably come up with some cards in between.
Shit mean the same to me, Mick. Word. Yeah.
And Teach, by the way, I've got to say you were right. Brandon, what's his name? Brandon Glanton didn't leave on a stretcher, unfortunately. He would never put much of a fight up, but at least he made it to the end, and people got to see Opataya. Now we've got the
Now
other.
here's something I say. Jalbataya fought. He a smart fight. Like, and if the guy he knew the guy wasn't going away, he knew exactly what he was supposed to do. But you got so many guys that were glazing on it, they think that if he fight like that against Dave Benavidez, he gonna get dog walked. And what's funny to me is like you never really was a Jalbataya fan. You just using them for your narrative.
It's like good. Glanton was durable. Like we know that the UFC model doesn't like towels getting thrown in and stuff like that. Man, that towel could have come in anywhere from feet 8 onwards because there wasn't really in the fight. But never taking a step back, kept coming forward. Man, he'll make loads of money in Zuffa because that's what they like. They'll like some, even if they're going to get the shit beaten at them, as long as they keep coming forward and didn't quit. But it honestly impressed me more than, even though I thought he lost 12-0, I still think he impressed me more than what I was expecting.
Well, I think that's pretty much everything we done covered, man. T, anything you want to say if we get up out of here? T probably doing something. Mick, anything you want to say before we get up out of here, man?
No, I'm all good, man. I appreciate you having me on. Hopefully catch up with you later in the week at some point. Take it easy, and I hope Rolly finally gets to either fight Gace or Devin will be known as a duck forever.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mick, man. I'll see you. You know we gonna link up, man.
Did you get your PayPal sorted yet?
No, I gotta get it set up. I'm getting it set up. I gotta grab a whole other debit card and everything, but like it's just different over here. I'm definitely gonna get it set up.
No worries. Just drop us a message when you do.
I got you.
Perfect. Peace out, guys.
Peace out, man. Again, AOT, anything you want to say before we close out?
Nah, man, I'm good, man. Good cook.
Yeah, this was an easy 2.5 hours. And yeah, I mean, people be thinking like you can just do it like this. It ain't that easy to just do 2.5 hours. But we about to get up out of here, man. Yo, T, appreciate you, bro. For real.
Some niggas can't do 10 minutes on their own.
That's real. They can't even create their own content. But on that note, man, we up out of here, man. I'm glad y'all enjoyed everything.
Thank you for tuning in. We just got in from the gym. Blood still taped on my skin. Eyes red, money green. Yeah, woke up. 2 a day. Roll work, then I let it blaze. Shadow in the mirror, southpaw sway. Talking to myself like who won't play. Ball on the court till the soul turn smooth. Cross on me, make them slide out shoes. Then I hit the bed, let the braids run loose. Stain on my raps like battle tattoos. Ash on my hoodie, resin on my thumb. Call from the plug, said pull, then come. Count by the rounds and I count by the sum. If it ain't family, I leave it on red, I'm numb. Ball, boxing, and blunts, that's my holy trinity. Pray on the floorboards. Punch, smoke 40 energy. Ball, boxing, and blunts. Whole life built on synergy. You can feel it when I stun. You can't copy this chemistry. Baseline jumper, then I spark one slow. Whole team laughing, but they know my mode. Fourth quarter face, I don't crack, don't fold. Eyes half closed, but my heart stay cold. Got my hands tight, knuckles like stone. Coach in my ear, keep bringing it home. Every puff take, pressure off bone. With every bell ring, put heat in my dome. Spin out the clinch, I've been dodging these fakes. Pivot and paint, do the same with the snakes. Training and smoke got me high off the hate. Every missed shot, turn the fuel on the plate. Yeah, yeah. Ball, boxing, and blunts, that's my holy trinity. Pray on the floorboards. Punch, smoke 40 energy. Ball, boxing, and blunts. Whole life built on synergy. You can feel it when I stun. You can't copy this chemistry. Thank you for tuning